All right, we're live. We're on YouTube.
We don't sleep. The joke's on all of you.
Go to bed.
Sleep is for the weak.
Well, hello again, YouTube.
Go find your camel and sleep in its humps or something like that. I don't know what you guys do over there.
They don't have camels over there.
They don't have camels in Egypt?
Ugh. What nuanced topic are we going to discuss today? Who knows?
What's with the mills?
I don't think we're going to find even a 2v2 game. Nobody.
We will.
Nobody plays this game. I'm telling you. We're going to get paired up with like Kaiser Klein and Ungers or something crazy. I've actually discovered my favorite pro AoE 3 player. Finally.
Who?
Kevin.
Kevin's hilarious.
Kevin is probably.
Oh, right. That was a rumor made by people like those foreigners. We actually ride jackals. Yo, speaking of which, there are two players currently now playing in the pool. They're just really, really annoying.
Jackals?
Oh, not jackals, actual players in the game. They're playing a toxic strategy, France and Mexico. And I think France keeps feeding Mexico, where he revolts to Baja California.
So what's the deal with Baja California? That's the H2, right? That's the H2 revolt where you get the mercs.
If you revolt to Baja California, you're a toxic player.
But they nerfed it, so it's not even like. I remember there was a game that Chase and I played where it was one card, and we revolted to Baja California with one card in the deck, and we won.
Oh yeah, it was the Hacienda. You just shipped this Hacienda card, and then you revolted to Baja California and sent infinite 600 coin that auto deposited, and you sent a factory and you sent Soldier of Fortune, and you just got coin to train more filibusters by killing things, and sent the infinite 600.
We won in like sub 7.
They nerfed that.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah. Surprise! Infinite 600 auto depositing.
But then people would start they would do a 6 hacienda that would then pop out like
6 villagers,
or
it was whatever. It's soldados.
And then you would revolt, and it would like I don't know.
There's a game,
and then it was like this.
We got a game.
Oh, we do. Oh, okay.
Oh, the new thing, by the way, Sharky, is to trade Monopoly victory at 5.5 minutes as Mexico.
Why would you do that?
Because you can do that. It's a thing.
I think it's rude.
Lols.
Also, he's not playing Mexico. He's playing Spain. Really?
Me? Yeah.
Yeah, but he said you were playing Mexico for some reason. Where's my? Sorry if you saw that. That was kind of embarrassing.
Saguenay. I need the trade. You need the trade post.
You think you need post.
Yeah, let me know when you find them.
Sanguinary, they'll all be down to the south.
There's one.
I need them.
I'm gonna miss the first pass. I might miss the second too. Oh, they're running straight down the middle of the map.
Yeah.
I didn't hear that love.
What is he doing? Go over here. We're gonna lose this game. Playing pretty awful. Not gonna lie.
That's fine.
Is it fine? I don't know about
Yeah.
it's fine.
Come on. Come on. I missed it.
What is this? Ooh, 90 food is huge, baby. Come on. Le belle époque.
¿Cuál es su comando? Voy, sí. Cazadora.
Jesus, okay, that's fine.
Second time playing France, just in case anybody's going to be critical of me. Oh, buddy. Oh my god, I hear you playing the Africa Civ.
Sí, voy a cazadora.
Cut it out. Yeesh. Is
No,
that Emperor again?
No, I died.
Cazadora.
I'm just going to stick to 13, I think, this time.
I'm aging.
Hola.
You're aging, you said?
Yep.
Pretty good. That's a really fast age up, actually.
1210 logistician.
Oh, okay. Oh, you're rushing Logistician.
Yeah, of course. What else would I do? My forward's gonna go right here.
Okay, I'm not going to be ready in that time. Oh, he's
That's fine.
France too.
That's perfectly fine.
Alright. If you say so.
Hola. Leñadora.
Actually. Again,
Preparad. Recolectora.
no idea what I'm doing.
Hola. Cazadora. Cazadora. Cazadora.
His macro's a little off, I think.
Preparada. Voy a hacerlo.
Ooh, I'm gonna take this sheep real quick. Oh, that's your sheep.
Also, what are they going?
That's your sheep.
This deck is weird. Mexico decks are always
He
weird.
He's got to be revolting.
Yeah, France is off too. Kind of weird. Totally forgot about my market. Not a big deal.
¿Cuál es su comando? Sí, constructora. Hola, constructora.
Alright, he's got his TP down here.
Okay.
Sí, hola, cazadora.
And I need replace your mines.
Preparada. Sí. Constructora. Hola, constructora. Preparada. Constructora.
Oh, my scout. Poor buddy.
Rip.
Roop.
Hola. Preparada. Sí, lo haré.
Oh, that was terrible too.
Cazadora. ¿Cuál es cazadora?
Ugh.
Cazadora.
Mexico's still in.
I hear you, girl. Scout,
Preparada.
France.
Rat.
Just ran past my base.
¿Cuál es su comando? Hola.
No, I don't want this many on coin, please.
Hola. ¿Cuál es su comando?
That was way too many. You saw that?
Yeah,
I'm
just
not gonna get this batch out. That sucks.
Really? Alright, I'm gonna leave it.
Preparada. ¿Cuál es su comando? Cazadora.
I'm going.
Come on. Thank you.
Oh, there's Huss.
This Huss? Alright, it's a Huss battle then.
My rods will be getting there soon.
Sí.
I'll take that as trade posts while you're working on that.
Okay.
I'm gonna try to age. Yep.
There it is.
Figures.
Did he go Baja or is
Yeah, he went Baja. Those are all filibusters.
What a Chad. Chad move. Maybe it's time for age up.
This is about as all in as it gets. Oh my god, hi.
What does he have?
Okay.
Okay. Cool.
¿Cuál es su comando? Preparada. ¿Cuál es su comando? Leñadora.
I'm coming. I don't know how much work I can do here. Maybe I can take some pressure off by a raid. Let's see. See what I can do. For God's sake. Aging. What do you think we need, Musk?
Oh, we need pressure. There's mantlets.
He's got a whole forward base there.
These filibusters are shredding me.
Preparada. Hola. ¿Cuál es su leñadora?
That's the all-in counterattack there. Damn, son.
Okay, I got pikes
Recolectora.
incoming.
I can't siege any of this either.
Infantry, we need skirms to deal with the filibusters.
Okay, never mind. I won't chain these
¿Cuál
then.
es su comando?
I'll wait
Hola.
till
¿Cuál es su comando?
page 3.
Cazadora.
Get some skirms out.
Hola. Preparada.
Mantlets and so,
¿Cuál es su comando? Constructora.
I'm sending some people over. I don't know. You know what? We need Dragoon.
Sí. Leñadora.
Yep,
¿Cuál es lo así?
he's here.
I don't think you can transition out of that, huh?
Filibusters? No, it's gonna be fucking impossible for him. He's he's gonna be helped by the fucking Hussar.
I can't do anything about the Huss, though. That's my
I
problem.
have pikes.
Alright, I'm getting in there.
Correcto. Sí, sí.
Our best here.
Yeah, I got shredded. It's the Huss.
It is the Huss.
There goes my TC.
Hola. Corre, sí. ¿Cuál es su comando? Leñadora. Sí, leñadora. Voy a hacerlo. Sí, voy a correr, lo haré.
That was terrible micro on my part. Oh boy.
Sí, correcto, sí, correcto. Lo haré. Voy correcto, voy a hacerlo.
Not sure if the Lodge Rush was it.
¿Cuál es su comando? Prepara la leñadora.
I mean, it would have worked, but he popped the filibusters out. And the filibusters countered everything I had.
Oh, son.
Hola, corre, sí. Leñadora.
Don't got anything. Yeah, son of a. See what I can do.
You probably shouldn't have aged.
Me?
Yeah.
You're not.
Sí. Preparada. ¿Cuál es su comando? Correcto. Lo haré. Voy, lo haré. Hola.
Now we're Gucci gang now. Here we go. Yeah, buddy. Get wrecked, nerds.
Sí.
The fills are still up here. Siege unit. Cav should take care of the mantlets.
¿Cuál es su comando?
A little hit and run.
Constructora. Sí.
His army's just too big. He's got those Rotom shields, it's driving me crazy. And their siege is crazy on the filibusters. This is nuts. Yeah, Mexico carry here. Wow, look at that, dude. Woo wee.
The Huss are what saved him.
Yeah, yeah, Huss are huge. Yeah, it's game. GG.
France is still at 7k score, and I can't
Yeah,
help.
it's.
Wait, were you guys against France and Mexico?
Yeah.
But Steve, you guys are oh. France goes pure Bam and the other guy just like filibusters.
Why are people dicks?
Is that fun? You guys?
I still have 2. Oh my god. You gotta kill him, bro. You gotta kill him.
Constructor. Sí.
¿Cuál es su comando? Constructora.
This is funny.
Sí. Hola. Sí.
You did a not so good build, and then he just had it fucking. He got carried, and then
¿Cuál
he's
es su
like,
comando?
"Oh yeah, there are guides online."
Sí.
I want to know how much elo I lost. That's what I want to know.
¿Qué me ordena?
I had a better score than him. I kicked his ass. I don't know what he's talking about.
¿Cuál es su comando? Sí. Sí. Correcto.
Oh man,
Constructora.
Sí.
that was fun.
Hola. Constructor.
Tons.
I don't know what that means.
Yeah, why was the French guy being all...
Yeah, I don't know. I wish I knew.
You got carried, bro.
Sí.
He did get carried. He got hard carried.
Voy correcto. Sí.
There are guides online. Yeah, there are guides for the trash game mode called 2v2. How many filibusters, dude? Oh my
Hola,
gosh.
correcto. Lo haré. Correcto.
Such a good
Sí, lo
revolt.
haré. Correcto. Lo haré. Voy a hacer, sí. Leñadora.
I'm just wasting their time.
You know
now.
what? I should have just FF'd. You know, I really should have just gone full Fast Fortress. I don't know why I sent it.
Hola, cazador.
There's no point.
Preparado.
I'm just wasting their time now. If they're gonna be trash can people like that, then I'm gonna waste their time.
Also, my food was so mismacroed. I like mismacroed all over the place because I needed to switch. I had so much idle food.
I didn't have enough on wood to rebuild. Aha! There you go.
I'm going for a dock.
¿Qué me ordena? Voy a hacer. Hola, sí, correcto.
This guy's he's not trapped.
Sí, voy a hacerlo. Preparado, correcto.
Nice.
In a 1v1, I would smack him. I bet. I bet
so
top
bad.
dollar. Let me see this. I want to know. What was his name?
It was
Roy and Darkness.
Roy.
yeah, he was in a clan of some form.
Oh, it's not gonna tell me how much we lost.
No, it didn't tell me either. I don't have any elo in. I lost 5 elo in 2. I don't play 2v2. So I have 21 wins.
Yeah,
and
we
14
lost like 5. We lost like 3.
I hope he adds me. There was a guy who did add me on.
Yeah,
in this
we
game.
lost 3 elo, my dude.
That is so funny. I love that. I love this game now. I used to hate it, but now I love it.
It's funny what happens.
I
when
wanna
you
see this
take a
guy's
40-day
profile.
break. They're still
Oh my
in. They're
gosh.
still in post game. Yeah, they're still in post game. Oh, no, sorry.
I mean, he can check my elo. I got nothing to be ashamed
Yeah, I
of.
don't fucking
185, 100 wins to 85 losses in ranked 1v1. I'll take it.
Yeah, that's not a bad record. That.
Oh no, I'm not playing another. I gotta switch. I have a friend waiting on me.
Well, fine.
I'll be on tomorrow.
If that invite's open, I'll jump on.
Yeah.
Yeah, go for it, man. Go for it. No, I got my one. I wanted to. I mean, I got my one win in. The 2v2 was whatever. It's fine. We'll get him next time, Chase. We won't go logistician rush.
Yeah,
that's
we
for
will. It's good.
Sure. Yeah, we will. That's not how you learn Spain. You got to try the new cards.
I am.
No, you're not. Stop talking. I want to know this guy's elo. Oh,
There you
here
go.
he is. There he goes. It's 11-24, 3 wins, 0 losses. He hasn't gotten placed
Smurf.
in 1v1, and then
Smurf.
he's 16. You think he's a Smurf? 1681. No,
Oh,
he's not.
1681.
2v2.
Oh, he only plays
2v2.
2v2. Yeah,
Yeah,
I don't look at
243.
I don't look at the 1v1 when I'm playing 2v2.
1v1 is the only elo that matters in my mind.
Not when you're playing 2v2.
No. Even in 2v2, 1v1, your 1v1 elo is the measure of you as a player. To me, like your 2v2 elo is like the elo that you have when you're dicking around and playing 2v2. Like it doesn't matter.
That's not true. Team
Team
games and 1v1s are completely different. They require different
Team games are
strats. They require different different civs are better in different.
I understand. I'm just saying that like a 2v2 player, like somebody who's just like, I only play 2v2 or I only play team games. I'm like, okay, like.
Well,
That's fine, I
I
guess.
really only play team games because I don't like playing by myself. Playing by myself is boring.
That's fine. I just think that like if you want to measure like the skill of an individual player, like obviously 1v1 to me is going to be the way to do it. I don't know if 2v2 is really the measure of like
It's a measure of how good they are in a team.
in a team game. Yeah.
Yeah.
Which this guy obviously is like,
He only plays team games and he's pretty good as a team.
I don't know, he got fucking carried. In my opinion, it looked like he got carried.
He did.
Like, I play-
They didn't show up. Oh, there they are. What? So darkness. Well, what is both of their elos? Because the one is 1600. What's the other one?
1272, and he's only ever played teams, but he's played like 400 something games in teams, and he's on a 6 streak, so they're probably playing together.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah. 1272 is not fantastic.
Mine's way lower than that.
That's because you don't play teams. You play 1v1.
Hell yeah, brother. That's where men go to die.
I've tanked my team elo. I was at 1400 earlier, like 2 weeks ago.
All right. All right. I'll chat with you guys later.
Bye.
Peace.
I gotta go now. It's almost dawn. I need to go photosynthesize. Hello.
Hello.
I'm saying it's almost dawn. I need to go photosynthesize.
Yeah, you should probably do that. Or sleep or something.
Sleep does not exist.
Sleep. Something on that order.
Yeah. Okay. See you guys later.
Peace. Got an audience over here.
Oh yeah.
I've got a cat and a dog both just staring at me.
Nice. My puppy's laying at my feet because she's a girl. I know. I play one more game and then we go out, okay? One more game and then we go out and play a little bit more. There we go.
We've got a game. Okay, we're Surgeon and Zambarak.
Is that what that is?
I can't tell. The dude
Dutch
on camera.
Brit.
Monkey Kicker. Okay. On
Nice.
Cal.
Is this California?
Yeah.
Sweet. Oh, look
The
at the
Brit.
gold mines in our base, dude.
Oh, it's so glorious. Alright, and so we're against the Brits and Dutch.
Yeah. We gotta kick Dutch's ass before he takes off.
¿Cuál es su copia? Correcto.
Alright, so H2 play then.
Yep.
That was good.
Lo así.
Yeah, yes, lumberjack.
¿Cuál es su
I'll do
comando?
on my yes, sir. Hunter, orders.
I'll do it, lumberjack.
Correcto. Lo así. Sí.
Come on, where's the trade route? Are you taking one?
No,
Lo
just
así.
scouting.
Lo haré. Correcto. ¿Qué mola? Cazador.
Preparado, lo así. Cazadora.
Yes,
Lo
I'll
haré.
do it. Hunter,
Yes, lumberjack.
God damn it! I'm gonna be a little bit delayed. I'm gonna have to eat one of these sheep to make up for it.
Sí. Cazadora.
Why are you idle? What the shit?
¿Cuál es su
All right.
comando? Preparado. Voy así. Lo haré.
Fuck it. I'm eating all 3 sheep right now.
Do it.
Orders. I'll do it. Hunter.
Sí. Sí. Correcto. Lo haré.
¿Cuál es su comando?
Hola. Preparado. Sí. Lo haré. Corre, leñador. Voy a hacerlo. Cazador. Lo haré. Cazador.
Yes. Yes, sir. On my way.
¿Cuál es? Sí.
Order. Yes, Hunter.
Corre, lo haré. A la sí. ¿Qué sí? Preparado.
Sí. Hola.
Sí. ¿Cuál lo haré? Corre, lo haré. Preparado. Sí. Corre, lo haré. Sí.
Oui, je le ferai, je le ferai. Chasseur,
Cazadora.
chasseur.
¿Qué me ordena, cazador?
Order.
¿Cuál es su comando?
Preparado. Correcto. Sí, sí. Correcto. Lo haré. Sí. ¿Cuál es su comando? Preparado. Corre. Sí. Correcto. Lo haré. Sí.
Crack shot the other one if you want.
Okay. Yeah.
Hola. Leñadora.
¿Cuál
Thank
es
you.
su comando? Preparado. Corre. Lo haré. Sí. Lo haré. Correcto.
You want that wood treasure? Yep.
Al ataque.
Yeah, I'll go for it.
Helping you out.
Sí. 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 Leñador. Corre. Lo haré. Cazador.
I guess that's a nice wood treasure there.
Corre, cazador. Sí. Preparado. Lo haré. Sí. Hola. Lo haré, cazador.
Hello. Orders. Lumberjack.
I hear you.
Preparada. Constructora.
There's the British.
¿Qué me ordena? Voy
I
a-
hear you.
Cazador. Cazador.
Builder.
Sí.
¿Cuál es su
¿Qué
comando?
leñador?
Scout in my base.
Sí. Corre. Lo haré. Sí.
Okay.
My forward's gonna go
Dutch?
right here. Yeah.
Corre. Sí. Corre. Sí.
Lumberjack.
Hola. Recolector.
Orders.
Sí. Voy a hacerlo.
Carpenter.
Okay, he's gonna be doing Skirm.
Voy correcto.
Yes.
What do you think our likely unit pop is? He's probably going Skirm.
Constructora.
Yeah.
Preparado.
Lumberjack.
Probably Huss from Britain.
Yes.
They're not on a team, so they could go skirm, they could go bows, they could do anything. I hear you. Yes, I do. I promise we go.
Hola. Cazador.
Oh, I forgot to make bills. It's
Hola.
fine.
Sí. Constructor.
Order.
Recolector.
Minor.
Just little problems.
Preparada.
Yes. On the hunter.
Hola.
Orders on my
Sí.
way. Hunter.
Cazador. Sí.
Hunter.
Cazador.
Yes.
Sending my
¿Cuál es su comando?
On my way.
wagon up.
Constructora. Sí.
Hello. Builder.
Constructora. Hola. Sí. Constructora.
Hola. Sí.
Hello.
Sí,
I'll do
cazador.
it.
Cazador.
¿Cuál
Orders.
es su comando? Sí. ¿Cuál
Preparado.
es su voy a hacerlo así. Voy a hacerlo. Corre, cazadora.
¿Qué me lo haré?
I'll do it.
Voy a hacer cazador.
Yes. Orders. Minor.
Hola. Sí. Sí. Corre, cazadora. Leñadora.
Lumberjack.
Hola. Lo haré. Cazadora. Cazadora.
Sí, cazador. Cazador.
Lumberjack.
Hola. ¿Qué me ordena? ¿Qué me ordena? Sí, lo haré. ¿Qué me ordena?
Right.
Sí. ¿Qué me
We don't
ordena?
know where they are.
Cazador.
They're up here.
Hunter. Order.
I'm gonna wait for this pop of rods and this last batch of musks.
Hunter.
Juicy, right, smoke.
Preparada. Constructora. Constructora. Leñadora. Constructora. Leñadora.
Sí. Leñador.
¿Cuál es su comando?
Hola. Cazador. Cazador.
Yes.
Sí.
Carpenter.
Okay, there's the rods coming.
Nice.
Hola.
Okay.
Constructora.
Can you get your state militia? I'm off. I got a house trying to go up there.
Alright, I want those guys anyways. Alright, Dutch are over here.
Lumberjack.
Preparada. ¿Cuál es su comando? Recolectora.
There they are.
Yeah, it's a full Dutch boomy thing.
Yep.
Voy a hacerlo. Sí, voy a
I'll flank on the other side.
Skirms.
Oh, watch out. Behind you.
Voy a hacerlo. A las armas. A las armas. Que me ordena. Prepara al ataque. A las armas. Que me ordena.
There's pikes.
Sí. Preparado. Sí. Sí.
Give me them juicy bills.
Al ataque. Que me ordena.
That's not.
Sí. Prepara. Sí. Que me ordena. Preparado. Sí. Preparado. Que me ordena.
You got more units.
Preparada. ¿Cuál
Chillin'.
es su recolectora?
Preparado. Al sí. Sí. Preparado. Que me ordena. Al sí. Al ataque. Preparado. Que me
Here's your
ordena.
plan. I'll do it. I'm ready. I'm going now.
Sí.
What is your
Longbows in the back.
Sí. Preparado. Que me ordena.
Circle line to go at them. We've got some husks in around.
Oh, Bills.
Prepara. Sí. Prepara. Que me ordena. Sí. Al ataque. Al asalto. Sí. Al ataque. Preparado. Que me ordena.
Hello. Carpenter.
Constructor. Leñador. Sí. Preparado. Sí. Preparado. A las armas. Sí.
What is I'm going now?
Sí. Que me ordena. Preparado. Sí. Sí. Preparado. A las armas. Sí.
Going now.
Lo haré. A las armas. Que me ordena. Sí. Al ataque. Sí. A las armas. Sí, lo haré. Sí. Preparado. Sí. Sí. Preparado. Sí. Sí, lo haré.
Okay, we gotta go back.
Lo haré.
We can't sustain this
Preparado. Sí. Que me ordena.
unless you can.
Sí. Que me ordena. Sí. Que me ordena.
Yeah,
I had to
Que me
down
ordena.
trip
Sí.
on
they were.
They just will cover our butt.
Lo haré.
You're right. I'm going.
Sí. Sí, lo haré.
You're right. I'll attack.
Sí, lo haré. Sí.
What is right?
Lo haré.
Okay, we did a lot of damage.
Que me lo haré.
Did we do enough?
Sí. Sí. Voy a hacer.
Dutch's. Oh no, Brit's age 3. Interesting.
Okay.
Preparado.
Right. Yes.
What does this cost? 819. Still a lot.
Hunter.
Uh,
What is your command? I'll do it. Right.
Sí.
Yes.
Ellie.
Ready.
I'm aging.
Same.
Sí.
Hello. Preparada. ¿Cuál es su comando?
¿Qué me ordena? Cazador. Preparado.
Sí, voy a hacerlo.
Yes.
Lo
Yes,
haré,
hello.
cazadora.
Orders? On my way. Hunter.
Preparado.
Hola. ¿Cuál es su comando? Leñadora.
What is your command?
¿Cuál es su comando?
There we go.
Preparada.
Stable going up.
¿Cuál es su comando? Sí, leñadora.
Fuck it, skirms.
Hola.
¿Cuál es su
Preparado.
comando?
Lo cazador.
Dutch is still H2. We should get Felix as soon as we can.
You'll have to get Felix. I can only do the Gatlings.
Okay.
I'm ready. Right.
What should I focus skirm or what do you think?
¿Qué me ordena? Sí. Recolector.
What's your best unit?
Best unit. I mean, it's the staple issue or regulars.
Okay, I am going skirm.
Dealer's
¿Qué me
choice.
ordena? Voy a hacerlo. Voy a
I'm ready.
hacerlo.
Right. I'm ready. I'm going right. What is your command?
I'll just try and make some goons.
Sí.
What is your
¿Cuál es
command?
recolectora?
Yes. I'm ready.
¿Qué me ordena?
Hola. Correcto.
Orders?
Sí, cazadora.
Carpenter. Builder.
Falcons are incoming, and we'll push when we get them.
¿Qué me
I'll
ordena?
do it. I'm ready.
¿Qué me
What is your
ordena? Sí,
command?
lo haré.
Preparada.
Preparado. Recolector.
Hola. Corre, cazadora.
¿Qué me ordena?
Yes? Lumberjack. I'm ready.
Dutch isn't up, which is interesting.
Preparada. Constructora.
Yeah.
Preparado. Leñador. Sí. Sí.
Falcons are almost here. Falcons are here. Let's go.
Preparado.
Alright.
Sí, lo haré. Sí,
Going
lo haré.
now.
Lo haré.
This way.
Efficiency just hits.
Sí. Sí.
Alright, should I ship Cav or Gatlings?
Gatlings.
Gatlings on the way.
Builder. Carpenter.
Sí. ¿Cuál es su comando? Leñadora.
I'm ready.
Sí.
Preparado. Lo haré.
Preparada.
What is it? Right.
Constructora.
I'll do it.
Constructora.
I'm going now.
¿Cuál es
Mr.
leñadora?
Dutchy boy.
Yep, there's the skirms.
Nice. Gatlings are here. And watch out for the cat.
I got goons.
Order.
Yes? Hunter.
Hello. Yes. Minor.
That's the entire army dead.
Do you have the cat? Do you have the Falcons?
More skirms.
Build carpenter. Builder.
Hello.
You got a bunch of idols.
Yeah, I see him. I'm fixing him.
Don't worry about the houses. Let's get the military production.
Cav coming up behind us.
See it.
And I've got my Ulans in.
Voy a hacerlo.
Okay, I'll go barracks.
¿Cuál es su comando? ¡Al ataque! ¡Al ataque! ¡Al ataque! Sí, ¿qué me ordena? Lo haré. Preparado. Preparado. Sí. Hola, cazador. ¿Cuál es su comando? ¿Cuál es su comando? Sí. ¿Qué me ordena? Sí. Al ataque.
Longbows.
Sí, no, sí. Voy a hacerlo. Sí. Al ataque. Al ataque.
Check the Cav.
Al ataque. ¿Qué me ordena? ¿Cuál es su comando?
¿Cuál es su comando? Preparada. Hola.
Artillery foundry going up.
Hunter. Orders. Miners. Hello. Orders. I'll do it.
¿Qué me ordena? Sí. ¿Qué me ordena? ¿Cuál es su comando? Preparado. ¡Al ataque!
I need to collect food.
Oh,
Not
Bill's on
that.
mills in the back.
Mills. Alright, go, my Ulans.
Sí, leñadora. ¿Cuál es su comando? Preparada.
Oh, you guys are on my coin
Sí.
mine. It's fine.
Recolectora. ¿Cuál es? Recolectora. Recolectora.
Lo haré.
Alright, I'm wreaking havoc on their back line right now.
Good.
¿Cuál es su comando? Al ataque. Preparado. Al ataque. ¿Cuál es su comando?
I don't have a team. Fuck it. Spend Spanish gold at this point.
Sí. ¿Qué me ordena? Sí.
Orders.
Hola. ¿Qué
Orders.
me ordena?
Preparada. ¿Cuál es su comando? Leñadora.
Preparado.
I have a remass coming.
Preparado. ¿Cuál es su comando? Sí.
Sí. Hola. Lo haré. Preparada. Hola. Voy a hacerlo.
I'll do it. Hello. Lumberjack.
Sí.
Okay.
Preparado.
Yep. Remass is on the way.
Sí. Lo haré. ¿Cuál es su comando? ¡Al ataque! Hola. ¿Qué me ordena?
Those
Oh,
are those.
nice.
Rods. I'm sending the rods over there.
Las armas.
Should I keep sieging his base,
Yeah.
basically?
Yeah.
¿Cuál es su sí? Constructora. Constructora.
Hello. Carpenter. Builder.
Sí.
Carpenter.
Al ataque. Preparado. Al sí.
What is it? Right.
¿Qué me ordena? A las armas.
Yes, I'm going now. To battle.
Al ataque. Sí.
Yes. Hello. Hunter.
I have
Oh, he doesn't see it.
Preparado.
Oh, he doesn't see it.
Oh, doesn't see it coming. Dude, don't ship Falcons right now. I got an answer to that in my army.
Oh, we finally saw it. I got like 10 vills. Sending Marvelous Year.
¿Cuál es su comando? Sí, constructora.
Your Falcons are out.
Sí, lo voy a hacer. ¿Qué me ordena? Sí, lo haré.
Hello, hunters. Yes, hunters.
Lo haré. Sí, lo haré. Lo haré.
Yeah, number
I'm going for this. I'm going up here.
¿Cuál es su comando?
There it is.
Preparada. Constructora.
Lumberjack. Hello. Lumberjack.
Mouse.
Out.
¿Qué me ordena?
Brit.
Alright, Dutchy boy.
Voy a hacerlo.
It's over.
¿Cuál es su comando? Constructora.
Is he on water? I bet he's on water.
Oh, he's right here.
Oh, it's Dutch's back, heading back there. Oh, he's got a...
Mouse. What the fuck? My mouse is broken?
Your mouse?
Okay, we're good now. I think.
Al ataque. ¿Qué me ordena? Sí.
Hunter.
¿Cuál es su comando? Al ataque.
Hola. ¿Cuál es su comando? Recolector. Correcto.
Sí. Al ataque.
minus.
¿Cuál es su comando?
Aw, it's Reuters.
That's cute.
¿Cuál es su comando? Sí. Al ataque. ¿Cuál es su comando? Al ataque.
Hunter. Yes.
Yes.
Sí.
Carpenter. Order.
Hola.
Builder.
Some order. Builder.
Trabajadora.
Hello. Yes. Carpenter.
Never sent 5 vills.
Al ataque.
Preparada. ¿Cuál es su constructora? Sí. Leña. Constructora. Voy a constructora. Constructora.
Sí. Lo haré. Sí. Al ataque.
Come on, your teammate's out. It's game over.
Come on, buddy. It's over.
I realize I said GG, but like it was over and your teammate resigned. I said it after your teammate resigned. God damn it.
He's being a turd.
Sí. Cazador preparado.
Sí. Cazadora.
¿Cuál es su comando?
I've got 6 Falcons in your base.
What? I forget the command for I'm in your base, killing your dudes. But that would be appropriate right now.
Lumberjack.
Preparada. ¿Cuál es su comando? Constructora.
Alright, do we have to pull Trade Monopoly out on you, buddy?
Preparada.
Please. Please don't.
Looks like we might have to because he's
I mean, I have a higher score than he does. And that never happens. I'm going back into his main base.
Hello. How's the farm?
Hola. Leñadora.
Ooh, you're age 4. Look at you.
Preparado.
gotta go to Cali on Cali.
Hello.
Preparado. Sí.
Are you revolting?
Yes.
I could.
Corre, lo haré.
es su granjera?
Sí.
Sí. Constructora.
Sí.
Order.
¡Al ataque!
Building.
¿Cuál es su comando?
Order. Carpenter.
Leñadora.
Builder.
¿Cuál es su comando? Sí. Constructora.
¿Cuál es su comando? Sí. ¡Al ataque!
My guy, please.
¡Preparado!
Lumberjack.
Hola.
There they are. Oh, really, buddy? You've got like 5 skirms.
Sí. Correcto. Sí, lo haré.
Right. I'm going in.
Sí, sí. Voy a hacer.
Oh, those are purple. Never mind.
Saw some skirms of
¡Al
his.
ataque!
For heaven's sake.
Lumberjack.
¿Qué me ordena?
Oh my God, he's a TC and everything.
Sí.
What is your command?
Constructora. ¿Cuál es su comando? Sí.
Preparado.
Alright, should I just hit for trade monopoly?
Do it.
Preparado.
Fuck this shit. He's not gonna resign.
¡Al ataque!
I still only have one TC.
Constructora.
Who's
Sí.
my weird
Constructora.
Ooh, Reuters.
Oh, someone's feeling cheeky.
Oh my God, dude. Does this guy really think he's...
You're not gonna be able to siege down my TCs with your punk ass Hive Reuters.
¿Cuál es su comando? ¡Al ataque! ¡Al ataque! ¡Preparado! ¡Sí!
Yes. What is your command? What is your command? I do it.
Dude, they're Reuters. They have like the siege.
I hear you, Wiggles.
¿Cuál es su comando? ¿Cuál es su comando?
Yes.
Oh, there's some Vills.
Sí.
Oh, how nice.
¡A las armas!
I'll do it.
¿Qué me ordena? ¡Al ataque! ¿Qué me ordena? Sí, lo haré, sí. Sí, lo voy a hacer, sí.
¿Cuál es su comando?
¿Qué me ordena? ¡Sí! ¿Cuál es su comando? Sí. Sí.
Ooh, there's a lot of Vills.
Para sí.
I'm ready.
And there's more Reuters.
Preparado.
Just Dutch things.
Voy a hacerlo.
I'm just attack moving everywhere.
¿Qué me ordena?
Come on, man.
¿Qué me ordena?
Give up.
Oh, there's 3 more.
¿Sí? Lo voy.
Hey.
¡Sí!
I outclass you, man. And my units just are better.
¿Qué me ordena? Voy a sí.
You can't win.
Preparado. ¡Al ataque!
Oh, I got the shipment. That's right. I've got the see his line of sight shipment. Ah!
Going down.
Hola.
I'll
Sí.
do it. Attack.
¿Cuál es su comando? Constructora.
¿Cuál es preparado? Sí.
Hola.
See, you forget you're going against the U.S. player who went for Kentucky for his for Tennessee, which means he's got strong bills.
Constructora.
So your little play here of trying to run around ain't gonna work.
Constructora. Constructora.
Dude.
Constructora.
I can actually beat you. Alright, where are they?
I don't know. I'm all in his
Eight
explorer.
fishing
Oh,
ships.
he's on water.
He has a single fishing ship and a single Reuter.
He's got a couple fishing ships, I think. But I mean, our trade monopoly's in a couple of minutes. So,
Yeah.
hey, if you have Marines, they have 20. Oh my goodness,
Huh?
What is your power?
the one Reuter.
Yeah, the one Reuter is just. However, he's running into my.
Constructor. ¿Qué me ordena?
Preparada.
Going now.
Preparado.
His fishing ships.
Yep, he's being
Over
saved by his fishing ships.
Lo haré.
Saved being a relative term.
Yeah.
Check in your wallet. That's me on the dollar bill.
What is it?
Check in your
Check in your
pocket.
pocket.
The corner
corner
is me
is
too.
me.
Sí, lo voy a hacerlo. Hola. Sí.
That's my church. There we go.
Believe it, little boy.
Yeah, his fishing ships. That's the only reason that he didn't get forced out. It's because he had fishing ships. He's not on
Well.
land anywhere. Anywhere.
Nowhere. He was completely wiped.
Why? I mean, the only thing I said was that makes me your daddy after
Yeah.
after the other team resigned. We were respectful.
Yeah.
We just rushed the shit out of him.
Yeah. Because you're Dutch and we need to kill you. Alright.
Well, we got 14 for that, so they were about our
Yeah.
level.
So they were decent.
Yeah, they were about our level. How did I fare in resources? 45 second. All right. Okay, Wiggles. We're going to go. Yeah. Yeah, we're going to go. Military. I had the most military at 274. Thank you, Revolt.
Nice.
All right, I'll be back. I got to let my dog out.
Alright. That's a good idea.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go, girl. Let's go, girl. I know, I'm sorry. That dude was a dick. He was kind of a dick. Come on. Let's go.
Dutch. Good Dutch.
It's dinner time for girl. Yeah. Daddy never let me. Okay.
Yes, Simon.
Oh, shit.
What are you doing?
5 new messages in the Discord. Just doing Dutch things.
Yeah, look at
Hold
the
on.
timeline from him.
Yeah, I got disconnected.
He's like, he's got like, absolute crap vil count, but his coin is obscene. Just Dutch things.
Just Dutch things, typical. And then that revolt at the very end, baby. Oh my god, Yoda! Alright, 3v3s?
You want to do a 3v3?
Yeah. I'm climbing back.
Shit.
I'm 1275, baby.
Nice.
Check where my wife is. I think my wife's on her way home. I probably should drop some, but we
Okay.
have dinner when she gets home. All right. If you guys are still on later, I'll see if you're still playing.
Sure. I'll probably be on and off.
All right.
But
I'll hopefully catch you guys later.
Yes, sir.
and I just did the spring event while y'all were doing that.
You made 40 mils.
40 mils. Yeah.
That screenshot is glorious. I actually made 48 because it doesn't track them anymore for you. So I was just spamming mils, and then I'm like, how many mils do I have? Oh, that's a lot.
Okay, you're see, but you guys cheated. I did mine the old-fashioned way. I'll just upload my screenshot.
I didn't cheat. What do you mean?
Here, I'll show you. I even did a revolt because I've got fucking style. To go in. Oh, let's pay the ass. Screenshots. Show on disk.
Where's the screenshot?
Coming at the speed of me.
So, not at all in Arizona or Alaska terms.
Oh, Alaska Church would just say no. Is it coming? No. Yeah. Thought about it. No. There it is.
That's a lot of mills.
$25.
Nice. Playing regularly?
I mean, easy bot. Yeah. Yeah, it was a real challenge. I had 3 Castador murder Sweden's entire fucking economy and then refused to let him resign. But yeah, it was hard.
Nice. Yeah, see, I just spawned in age 3 with not infinite resources, but max resources, and spammed vills and spammed torps or houses.
Yeah, I was basically just seeing kind of like how fast I can revolt. See if there's any, because there's a proof. You know what's interesting? So the Gideon guy, the guy that did the Mexican trade monopoly in the tournament,
Yeah.
he's designed quite a few revolts.
Interesting.
He did a whole thing for the Brazil revolt for Portugal.
Really? Where?
Yeah.
On like YouTube or Reddit or?
ESOC.
Interesting.
This guy fucking revolts, bro.
That's his thing.
That is his fucking thing.
Good to know. He is a revolter. I wonder if he knows how to play Spain. All right.
I think so.
So he's gonna do the Argentina revolt.
Fuck, he does Peru. He wrote a whole treaty on it. Like, well, not a treaty, but a whole thing about Peru.
Nice.
And getting like 4 fucking heavy cannons, or almost 6 within like a short time, and grenading everything down.
Nice.
He's got the eye for the cheese builds.
Yeah, he does. The 5-minute trade monopoly.
Just, yeah. General Bajaness. Alright, what civ are you?
I'm still playing Spain.
Okay, how much elo did you gain today?
20 something.
Okay. Should I make you tank a few by playing Portugal?
That's up to you, my dude.
Yeah, I'll try Portugal. I think, cause well, you're going Logi, right?
Probably.
Okay, then we should be okay.
Donna is a fast fort strat. So we'll do that and then that. 2 Falcons is important. You know what? We'll have Vice Royalty in the fast fort deck. 2 Hacienda wagons. I'm going to drop Spanish gold from the deck and instead have 1 Team 1 Falconet.
Nice.
So I have 2 Falconets and Team 1 Falconet in the deck, in the Logi deck. I think because it is 1 card now, Marvelous Year, I think Liberation March is also a very important card to have in Spanish decks. Cav Combat. Caballeros. A 1,000. Wood. 12 pikes. The 2 factories. Heavy cannons and 1 team heavy cannon. There. That's the fast fort deck. It will probably get tweaked quite a bit, but I will play it another time. Probably, depending on the civs. Logistician time, baby.
Alright.
Oh, there's 4 of us on there.
Oh shit.
Oh shit.
Hello.
Oh shit. Do we cancel?
You wanna do-
In-house. In-house, baby.
Okay.
Yeah. In-house randoms.
Sounds fun.
Only if we agree that none of the strategies shown between each other make it to any of the other opponents in the tournament.
What do you mean?
I'm okay. Oh god.
As in, I can't do something here, and then Pete goes, "Hey, Kale, Buckshot just did this cool thing to me. He might do it to you in the tournament."
Considering that we're probably the underdogs at every level of this tournament,
Both of
you
us?
go for it. Dude. Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, I gain no like advantage, and like, yeah, I won. We won a round, and if we win one game versus like Madonna and Bison Potato, I'm happy.
I
I've got the game up already. Sorry.
Okay.
Oh.
I was gonna name it Vegans Suck, but I guess if you have the game up already. Can I get an invite?
You already have an invite.
I do not.
Yeah, you do. Check your Steam.
I just did. Resend it.
Fine, I'll just do it the old-fashioned way. Pete playing Dutch.
I hadn't decided what civ I was going to be in. Yeah, so what, I've been wondering, what does the new Spain look like? I actually feel like,
The
Wow, now you're gonna be seeing
logistician
some
is still pretty good, especially since after you send House of Trastamana, which arrives in 5 seconds, you can
What is that?
It's
one of the new shipments. It makes it so that for every shipment you sent in your current age, it reduces your age up cost and time.
So it's cost by 100 resources and time by like 8.5%. So you can transition, per shipment. So you can transition out of it really easily.
So you stick in
Oh,
the
age,
HP for
so-
Logistician for a while, and then you just send House of Trastamara, and you have like a half price age up.
Like that's what I did that last game. Is I Logi rushed the Dutch player and we ended up petering out. So I just brought all my remaining units I had transitioned to age 3. And it cost me 819 coin and 650 something, or sorry, 819 food and 650 something coin, I think. So 1,400 resources instead of 22, or 1,500 instead of 22. So I had sent 7 7 shipments in age 2.
So does that shipment work where you send it after the 7 shipments and you get credit for having sent the 7 shipments, or do you have to send it before?
You can send it at any time. You
Correct.
can send it at any time. And it will, both shipments before and after it will affect your age up, as long as they arrive during the age.
Yeah. So, for instance, like most logisticians, you time your first shipment so that it arrives the second after you hit age 2, and that one counts.
And then if you had Trastamara as your second shipment in age 2, and then send 700 coin after it, that 700 coin will also count.
And so does House of Trastamara, actually.
And so does House of Trastamara. It counts for itself as well.
Madonna's trying, I think, some fast fort strats, which might be good. Marvelous Year is a very good card. It turns all your settlers into CDB, and
Yeah, Marvelous Year is nuts.
It's really good, but
for
it
6
does
minutes.
like it's 5 minutes or 6 minutes, yeah.
365 seconds. 6 minutes and 5 seconds.
It
6 minutes
basically,
and 5 seconds, you get faster train time on settlers, and all your settlers are CDB.
yeah.
I mean,
It's-
yeah, because they gather faster. They gather 5% slower than a
25%.
CDB. It's 20%.
It's super good.
Oh, is it
Although I know,
20%?
Yeah.
yeah, from what I was seeing is, from watching a lot of his games, yeah, it's super good. The only problem usually is that it's hard to do that and macro military because your build production's just so fucking nuts. So he's trying to tweak it. Probably have to ship a food crate or something just to like be able to build military to defend for 6 minutes while also just booming off the fucking wall.
Well, and he is sending Colonial Estancias, which is, I don't think, the right card to send.
No, he
Colonial Estancias?
70 pop per town center, and he gets
Oh,
two.
yeah, I opt for the 2 Haciendas card because the settler train time also affects the Haciendas. And then I train settlers out of them. And with 20 settlers during Wondrous Year, you get a settler from each Hacienda every 11 seconds.
That sounds about right. Yeah, I've heard people using that for like some of the settlers and just in general. I mean, it's nice because it gives you a bit of an eco. Because especially if you've been fast fortressing, you're kind of anemic.
Yeah, I mean
After
that's.
I'm done with the settlers, I actually go for soldados because they're really good for Spain.
Really, from what I can like math out in my head, it's just like it's so fucking slow that even with
Basically,
some.
I'm gonna piss real quick. I'll be right back.
Yeah.
With 20 settlers, it's one every 12.5 seconds, which actually, if you have 2 haciendas, is faster than a barracks constantly spitting out 5 from Mexico.
I also have Liberation March, which is 35% faster.
Oh, Liberation March is so good.
Liberation March doesn't affect them. Actually, I tested it.
No, I know that. I'm saying it's Mexico if you have Liberation March.
March is literally so good. It's because it affects all military. It's so.
I think
good.
it should be nerfed to like because you either got to buff the cards that are like separate or they need to nerf that shit because that's just stupid. Like it's such a slap in the face.
They got rid of the cards that are separate.
Well, that's what I mean. It's like everybody else has to get 2 cards almost. You know what I mean? To get almost the same effect. Like
I think they're trying to transition more of the civs into having the kind of Liberation March cards, and I suspect as we see more civs get reworked each month, more and more and more of them are going to have Liberation March-esque train cards instead of.
Why do you say that?
It's silly not to mention.
Because it's silly not to, and second because just about every single civilization that's come out since DE released has had that. USA has patriotism, which is the same thing.
Why didn't they Why didn't they give that to Britain then?
Britain's fucking silly.
Yeah, because Britain's silly enough already.
Britain builds Husks and Huss, and they don't need any more Uber buff units.
But if they wanted to give every civ a dual train time card, they would have gave it to Brits too.
I'm saying they're gonna give most of them, not all of them, but I suspect the more civs get reworked, the more we're gonna see cards like that.
Like I could see civs like Portugal or the Haudenosaunee, you know, like Lakota, like civs that struggle, giving them something to help them remass, right? It'll be interesting to see like the next civ that they rework because
I actually doubt any of the native settlements are going to get cards like that because of the fertility dance.
Oh, by the way, Cole, I think I've decided to change up the logistician a little bit.
Okay.
Instead of building a second barracks, you build a forward outpost.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense to me. That would be sacrificing 50 wood, which means it would take a lot longer to get hunting dogs.
I just don't build 2 houses. You build a tower and 1 house, and you still get hunting dogs.
All right, let's get the show on the road, gentlemen. Chase team 1.
Pete's taking a piss. No, we're doing random teams.
Oh, I thought we were going to do practice for the tournament.
Scrims?
I'm back. I've been back. Forgot I was still on mute though.
Because
we can. Yeah, I don't mind. We can do it. we could practice for the tournament too. That's another way to do it too.
Okay. Yeah, I'm fine with that.
Yeah,
I'm
alright,
ready.
We'll do scrims then. I'm trying to figure out if I want to get rid of. No, that's come in handy. That card.
I actually find myself training out of both of the barracks, so I'll probably stick it for myself as 2 barracks.
Yeah, I feel like you got to really time your unit shipments because the whole thing of the Logi is double racks pump.
If you can manage it. I struggle to have production out of both pop full batches out of both barracks at the same time. Okay. Team 1. Do we want to split?
Probably.
Yeah.
If we're doing scrims?
Yeah. I'll go to Vindy's hot takes.
All right.
Chase. Still the best name for a channel ever, by the way.
Pretty fucking good.
I wanna do a test run of my Aztec Eagle Runner Knight strategy against people in the tournament, because we've really only done it against casual people in the occasional rank game. So that's what I'm gonna be doing. I'm assuming you're further testing your logistician.
No, I was gonna do a fast forward.
Okay.
If...
And we're both fast forwarding. Let's do it.
Oh, I don't know if that's good.
Pistol Pete's gonna be doing French Cav in Age 2. That's just something we're gonna have to accept.
Well, I mean, I can logi then. We really shouldn't both fast for it. Oh
no,
God, fuck.
We can both fast forward. Why not?
Nope, I'm fast forwarding because I don't have a trade post.
Alright.
Hola. Constructora. Sí, cazadora. ¿Cuál es correcto? Sí, constructora. Cazadora.
I don't even know what this treasure is. I'm taking it.
Oh, we have llamas to gather on this map, FYI.
Oh, that's right.
¿Qué me ordena? Sí, cazador. Sí, lo haré. Correcto. Sí, correcto. Lo haré. ¿Cuál es su...? Sí. ¿Cuál preparado? Sí, correcto. Lo haré.
Oh, 100 XP, nice.
Preparado. Sí. Correcto.
Oh, Grand Chaco is a tournament map, by the way.
Oh, nice. That's convenient.
Ooh, llama. There we go. There's another one. Oh, jeez.
Sí. Correcto. Sí. Prepáralo así. Al ataque. Sí. Lo haré. Al ataque. ¿Cuál es su comando? Sí. Correcto. Sí.
Wow.
Sí, correcto. ¿Cuál al ataque? Preparado. Sí. ¿Cuál es su comando? Preparado. Sí, lo hace.
Agent.
Okay.
Leñador.
There's a Buccaneer captain here, Chase.
Convert that shit.
Yeah, you know I am.
Preparada. ¿Cuál es su comando?
¿Cuál es su comando?
Oh
I
my
got
God,
a
I can't
treasure
believe there's a
stolen from me. What was that?
Buccaneer captain.
120 coin.
¿Cuál es su comando? Correcto. Sí.
What is this treasure here? 350 coin. Hell yeah.
Correcto, lo haré. ¿Cuál es su comando?
Alright, I'm getting the captain.
Al ataque. ¿Cuál es su comando? Lo haré.
Sí. Constructora.
Preparado. Sí. ¿Cuál es su comando? Preparado.
Hola. Preparada. Recolectora. ¿Cuál es su comando?
Sí, sí. Correcto. Lo haré.
Hell yeah, dude. 350 coin. That's so good.
Sí, correcto. Lo haré. ¿Cuál es su comando? Sí, sí. Lo haré. Sí. Sí. Recolector. Preparado. Constructor. Hola. Sí. ¿Qué me ordena? Voy a hacerlo. Lo haré. Recolector.
Preparada. Hola. Leñadora. ¿Cuál es su comando?
¿Cuál es su comando? Lo haré.
Sí. Preparada. Leñadora.
Sí, correcto. Lo haré.
¿Cuál es su comando?
Hola.
Oh shit, I just lost my explorer.
¿Qué me ordena?
Preparada. Sí. Correcto. Lo haré. Sí. ¿Cuál es su comando? Sí.
Prepara. Lo haré. Correcto. Sí, lo haré. Sí.
¿Cuál es su comando? Sí. Leña. Lo haré.
God damn, that tree is right in the way of my
Voy a
fucking...
hacerlo. Cazadora. Hola. Constructora.
Sí. ¿Cuál es su comando? Hola. Preparado. Lo haré.
¿Cuál es su comando? Sí. Correcto. Sí. Lo haré. Voy a hacerlo.
Sí.
Hola. ¿Cuál es su comando? Constructora.
¿Qué me ordena?
Dude, I can't believe we got a Buccaneer captain. That's beautiful.
Preparado. Hola. Cazador. Sí. Sí, correcto. Sí, cazador. Prepare. Sí. ¿Cuál es su comando? Sí. ¿Qué me ordena? Sí, correcto. Lo haré, correcto. Lo haré. ¿Cuál es su comando? Sí. Correcto.
Hola. Correcto.
Help.
I'm sending over my noble huts. My noble huts.
Sí, correcto. Al ataque. ¿Qué me ordena? Sí. ¿Cuál es su comando? Al ataque. Preparado. Sí.
I'm aging.
puedo moverme. Correcto. Lo
Alright, I'm holding back a little bit. It looks like you can still defend with minimal stuff. I need my military to come out before I can start interacting with the enemies.
Preparada.
Sí.
Leña recolectora.
Preparado. Sí. Cazador.
¿Cuál es su comando?
¿Qué me ordena?
I have 5 husks about to spawn. There's a 5 hus. I'm almost stage 3. That's a wipe.
Beautiful work.
Lo haré. ¿Cuál es su comando?
Hola.
Sí, correcto. Voy a hacerlo. Lo haré. Preparado. Sí. ¿Cuál es su comando?
No, don't send Marvelous Year. Send.
Back away, back away.
Haciendas.
We're just sending our military into their deaths.
Al ataque. Sí. ¿Cuál es correcto? Lo haré.
¿Cuál es su comando? Lo haré.
I got the Haciendas incoming.
Cazadora.
Oh, my Buccaneer captain's gonna
Sí,
die.
hola.
Yep,
Supongo
Buccaneer
lo haré.
captain's dead.
Cazadora.
¿Qué me ordena? Sí. Lo haré.
I suspect they might change gears and go for me. So I'm gonna send my army back.
¿Cuál es su comando?
Okay.
Cazadora.
Especially because they see I placed both of my things in your base.
There's Marvelous Year incoming.
Preparada. Cazadora. Cazadora. ¿Cuál es su comando? Leñadora.
Sí. ¿Cuál es su comando? Prepara. Cazador. Cazador.
Haciendas on villager production.
Hola. Granjera.
Hola. Granjero. ¿Qué me ordena? Leñador. Sí.
And building the barracks. They're both H2 still.
All right, let's push ahead a little bit then. I have I have anti-building stuff. Let's go down here.
Okay.
Just be careful to not run into enemy military.
I have nothing, by the way.
All right.
Hola. Constructora.
We can lean on my H3 units for a little bit.
¿Cuál es su comando? Constructora.
Sí, sí. Lo haré. Correcto. Correcto. Lo haré.
There.
Correcto. Lo haré.
Yeah, I see them.
Sí.
My Aeronites are coming in to siege those down. We can just chill back, let them come to us.
Okay.
Don't engage.
Yep.
¿Qué me ordena? Prepara, granjero.
Sí.
Lancers.
¿Cuál es su comando? Sí. Leñadora.
Hola. Sí, cazador. Preparado.
¿Cuál es
¿Qué
su
me
comando?
ordena? Leñador. Leñador.
Hola.
I'm sending my night combat cards.
Sí. Constructor.
Prepara. Constructora.
They're both going heavy on the crossbowmen.
Yeah, I got lancers incoming.
¿Qué me ordena?
¿Cuál es su comando? Preparada. Leñador. Voy a hacerlo. Lo haré. Cazadora.
Okay, yep.
Sí, voy a hacer. Preparado.
¿Cuál es su comando?
Alright, let's go right under the base then.
Preparada. Sí. Recolectora.
One of them just reached fortress.
Okay, yep, now's the time.
Sí, lo haré. ¿Cuál es su comando?
That's you, okay.
Town center.
Yep.
Sí. Al ataque. Sí, lo correcto.
Hola. Constructora. Preparada. Constructora.
Prepara. ¿Cuál es su comando? Al ataque. Sí, correcto.
Sí. Hola. Voy a correcto.
Preparado.
Alright, they're just gonna give us this town center. And everybody who's in it. Let's humbly accept their offer.
Preparada. Sí.
Yeah.
Lo haré. Cazadora.
¿Cuál es su comando?
There's probably no one in it.
Preparada.
No, there's a couple settlers in it.
Sí. ¿Cuál es lo haré? Correcto. Sí.
Okay, I'm popping Falx.
Hola. Constructora.
Alright.
Sí. Sí. Voy a cazadora.
Preparado. Voy a hacerlo.
Marvelous Year is so good.
We do need to keep pushing into them.
I know, I'm looking for more.
¿Cuál es su comando? Sí. Preparada. ¿Cuál es lo haré?
Marvelous Year with the Haciendas is so fucking good, dude.
Sí, cazadora.
Found an outpost, it's going down.
I'm looking around on this side.
Lo haré. ¿Qué me ordena?
Prepara. Sí. Corre, cazadora.
Sí. Correcto.
Yep, Vils.
Al ataque. ¿Cuál es su comando?
So many Vils.
¿Qué me ordena? ¿Cuál es su comando? Preparado.
Big old mass of units here. Lots of dragoons.
My Falx are in, apparently.
Voy a cazadora. Hola. Constructora.
¿Cuál es su comando? ¿Cuál es lo
Oh god. Okay, yeah, I gotta pull out. Big, massive, like 25, 30 skirms just showed up. And my explorer got stuck in melee, so he couldn't heal.
Okay.
¿Cuál es su comando? Sí. Hola. Leñadora.
Sí. Granjero. ¿Qué me ordena? Hola. Leñador. Preparado. Sí. ¿Qué me ordena? Recolector. Recolector. ¿Cuál es su comando?
¿Cuál es su comando? Con constructora. Sí.
Preparado. Sí. Sí. Al ataque. ¿Cuál es su comando?
Alright, army is back to full health. War dance coming on.
I'm making goons.
¿Cuál es su comando? Hola. Preparada.
Preparado.
Sí. Constructora. ¿Cuál es? Leñadora.
Sí. Preparado. Recolector.
Alright, we undoubtedly came out on top for that
¿Qué
one.
me ordena? Constructor. Preparado. Sí. Correcto. Sí. Lo hace. Correcto.
We keep
Let's
pushing?
push in. Yeah.
¿Cuál es su comando? Sí. ¿Cuál es correcto? Sí.
Oh
Hola.
shit, I need to sell a whole
Preparada.
bunch of food.
Constructora. ¿Cuál es su comando? Preparada. Hola.
Okay.
Sí. Correcto.
Let's go straight down to yellow.
¿Cuál es
Yep.
su comando?
Red saved his skirmisher mass. We'll have to deal with that at some point.
¿Cuál es su comando?
I'm making rods.
Sí, correcto. Sí. Sí. A las armas. ¿Cuál es su comando? Lo haré. Sí. Al ataque. Lo haré. Correcto. Lo haré. Sí, sí. Lo haré. Correcto. Lo haré. Preparado. Preparado. Sí. ¿Cuál es su comando? Al ataque. Correcto. Lo haré.
Holy shit, there's 2 shipments. Spanish gold and...
Preparado. Al ataque. Sí. Al ataque. ¿Qué me ordena? Lo haré. Preparado. Sí.
Big old skirm mass is here.
¿Cuál es su comando?
Preparada.
Sí.
I forgot to put the heal dance on my explorer and he died.
Sad day.
We gotta back away.
Lo hace correcto.
Yeah, we gotta back away. I'm gonna try to save you from the dragoons, but
Okay, just going all the way back to our forward.
yeah. I can take down these goons still before without being caught by the skirm mass.
Okay,
Alright, yeah. I got all the goons dead. I'm starting to age to 4.
Okay.
Preparada. Sí. Lo haré.
I probably could
¿Cuál
do
es
the
su
same.
recolectora? Sí.
What about him?
Nope, he pinged that.
Who pinged that?
He pinged that. That's him pinging your villagers. That was a yellow ping.
It was? Oh,
Yes.
fuck. Okay.
Preparado. Sí. Sí. Preparado. Constructor. ¿Qué me
Healing up my army.
Preparada.
Hola. Preparado.
¿Cuál es su comando? Constructora. Hola. ¿Cuál es su granjera? Sí. Hola. Constructora. Hola. Cazadora. Preparada. ¿Cuál es su comando? Correcto. Leñadora. Sí. Constructora.
Hola. Preparado. ¿Qué me ordena? Recolector.
I see some French settlers over on this right side of the map. This right side of the map is quickly going to become a battleground.
Okay.
Lo haré.
Do I have unction in this deck? I do. That's my next shipment.
¿Qué me ordena? Preparado. ¿Qué me ordena? Preparado. Sí. ¿Cuál es su comando? Preparado. Preparado. Hoy lo haré.
Hola. ¿Cuál es su leñadora?
We have a score lead.
Yeah. I'm trying to settle this right side of the map before it goes out of control. So let's push on the right and go straight into red. Red TC, right over here.
Okay.
Lo haré. Sí. Correcto. Sí. Correcto. Lo haré.
Multiple red TCs.
Hola. Preparada. Granjera. Granjera.
Yellow TCs. Lots of TCs.
Okay.
¿Qué me ordena?
We found a good chunk of their economy.
Al ataque. Preparado. Al ataque. ¿Cuál es su comando? Sí. ¿Cuál es su comando? Sí, lo haré. Al ataque. ¿Cuál es su comando?
This TC's almost dead.
Al ataque.
es su comando? Lo haré. Leñadora. ¿Sí? Constructora.
Estoy herido.
TC's down. We gotta prevent the counter.
Mm-hmm. I'm in their eco right now on the right side with my whole army.
Okay.
They're gonna be preoccupied with what I'm doing for a while.
Hola. Voy a cazadora.
Preparado. Hola, constructor.
¿Cuál es su comando? Hola. Constructora.
Do haciendas have upgrades? They do bookkeeping.
Preparada. ¿Cuál es constructora? Preparada. Cazadora. Hola. Cazadora.
Sí.
¿Cuál es su comando?
I don't think I can help right now.
That's Yellow's pings. I don't think he realizes he's on everybody.
Let's be friendly. Oh, I don't have 1,000 coin shipment. Cav combat. This is what I have. Shall we push?
Yeah, I've been steadily tickling Yellow for a little bit. I'm getting my guard upgrades right now for my units.
Okay. My next card is going to be the cheap, there's House of Trastamana. Okay. They just hit industrial.
Mm-hmm.
¿Qué me ordena? Constructor.
I'm gonna put on Fertility Dance and just get a whole bunch of settlers out.
It's goons.
Alright, I got it. Castadors, goons and Castadors.
Skirm goon, baby!
I'm healing up my army. Let's back away. Yeah, we don't want to lose this one.
Guys, oh, that's a dead belt. That's fine.
I'll try to take care of the dragoons. Alright, let's back away and do an about face and hit Yellow.
Okay. I'm sending all my units to my forward.
Same here.
¿Cuál es su comando? Hola. Constructora.
¿Qué me ordena?
Sí. Cazadora. Hola. ¿Cuál es su comando? Constructora.
He's using spyglass probably on our forward.
Sí, sí.
All right, when do we push?
Right now.
Preparada. ¿Cuál es su comando? Sí. Cazadora. Hola. Sí. Sí. Correcto. Recolectora.
Preparado. ¿Qué me ordena? Sí, lo haré.
Oh, they're walling. What do I need to age at this point?
Can you make just like a shit ton of lancers?
Yep.
Preparado. Sí, lo haré. A las armas. Al ataque. Sí. Sí, lo voy a hacer. Sí, sí.
They're gonna need protection from the goons.
Yeah. I can't do that with his Castadors as far forwards as they are.
Whole bunch of shit ton of lancers incoming.
Hola.
Yeah, well, look at that skirm goon, that pure skirm goon.
Yeah, I'm making a shit ton of lancers.
¿Cuál es su comando?
Preparado.
Preparada. ¿Cuál es su constructora?
Preparado. Lo haré. ¿Qué me ordena? Constructor.
Sí. Constructora.
Sí, recolector.
¿Cuál es su comando? Sí. Cazadora.
¿Qué me voy? Sí.
I do need to get to age 4. I'm falling behind in score. Here's a Lancer upgrade. He keeps using spyglass. He knows where we are.
Yeah.
Sí, sí, lo haré. Voy, sí. Preparado. Sí, sí. Voy,
Okay,
sí, lo haré.
if you can cover the goons.
Sí, voy, sí, voy a hacer. Sí, lo haré.
Yeah,
Sí, lo
yeah,
haré.
just scaring them off.
Yep, on it, on it.
Sí, voy, sí. Lo haré. Sí, sí, lo haré.
My god, this is the micro battle of the century right here.
I'm diving on him. Just kidding.
Alright, we're going in.
¿Cuál es su comando? Recolectora.
Preparado. Constructor. Lo haré.
Okay, backing off.
Sí, voy a hacer. Sí, sí, lo haré.
Are we backing off?
Well, he's okay. I'm going for the skirms.
I'm healing up my army.
Preparada. Sí. Voy a hacerlo. Sí. Cazadora.
Voy a hacer.
Hola. Preparada. Granjera.
What does it cost me to age? 13, 70, 18.
Sí, prepara, sí, lo haré. ¿Qué voy?
Alright, we're pushing them back again.
Okay. You want to start sieging those walls?
Yeah, I can start sieging those.
Aging. Holy fast age. Holy fast age. Holy fast age! Dude!
Was that House of Trastamara?
Yeah. Oh, cannons. That's cute. Backing up.
Go forwards.
Yep.
Okay, go in.
Holy lag. In my factory. Fuck it. Nope. Not the factory. Oh, I don't have enough coin yet. I'm going for the cannons. Yeah, those Falcons are dead. Factory's in.
Army is fully healed.
Goons. See if I can't find some vills. There it is.
We got him!
Well done! What a
Like
game!
RTS, like, they don't use the same mechanics as a normal RTS, alright? That's why his score is high. He's not actually, like, building resources, gathering stuff. He's using dances, maximizing his stuff, and so his units aren't dying.
I do have a shit ton of resources. I am pooling 2,500 wood and 3,000 food and coin.
But I have the most resources gathered. My kill ratio isn't great, but
That was a good game. I think that was well
Pure
played
combat from beginning to end.
on everybody's part.
I felt like that was just kind of off the wall strategies and not really like a good clean game. But to be honest, because like the healing and all that other stuff being on the other end of it,
I just felt
your
like I
score,
really.
like, something was off. Like your score core event was so high, like that was not a normal economy gathering. So I don't know what crazy shit you've cooked up. It's good, but it's not.
It is though. I have a whole bunch of farms and estates. All the natural resources on my side of the map are cleaned. I have 89 settlers and 10 warrior priests. I have like so much stuff. My deck is mostly sent. I was just on point the whole game.
The fact that he kept on healing up his army was what did you guys in?
Yes, I did heal my army constantly after and during like several engagements, and I think probably the biggest reason.
Curious too, like, did you guys share any resources throughout the game?
Nope.
No, I never sent him anything.
I have 90 settlers, and oh my god, I'm telling you, marvelous year with 2 haciendas making settlers, even with like 5 vills on each is so good.
Yeah, it really is.
Also, I hit age 4 in about 15 seconds after clicking because I sent House of Trastamara in age 3.
So how this strat works is when I hit age 3, I never send 3 warrior priests in age 2. I go straight to age 3 and then send 5 warrior priests followed by 8 villagers, and that's how I get my eco started. And if you look at the villager count, I'm ahead of you guys in villagers for like the whole game.
Yep, that sounds like DE.
But I mean, I'm like, I don't know. I just
I
like
even had like I even had one town center the whole game.
Okay, this isn't Legacy where like everyone had to build their civs and there wasn't like any way to make it faster than the medicine card. He danced for it, so he could boom faster than Portugal because he danced for it. This is DE. Incas do it even worse because somebody was talking about it. So as lame as that sounds, Inca does it off 4 TCs.
I never actually danced for settlers until about the 25-minute mark.
So I sent Marvelous Year at about the 11-minute mark, and you can see just how ridiculous it is. I had 1 TC and 2 haciendas making villagers.
Yeah, and he caught up past me in villagers. I was just on point the whole game, really, is what it was.
It was a good game.
You guys matched me, and you guys were close to us in Settlers up until it looks like
we weren't close. You outboomed Portugal off 1 TC.
I had 1 TC as well.
Yeah, no, you outboomed a 2 TC Portugal. Like that is the current state of Legacy Civs versus Modern Civs.
You guys don't think that was a good game?
I mean, it was good. It was back and forth, but it was just like we're sitting here just puzzled as old timers, going like, this doesn't make sense. Like,
you do have a ridiculous you do have a ridiculously high score, Cole.
It has to do with the fact that my units just rarely die, so I keep pooling resources.
But you did die. Like I shot Bit. You even tried your cute little "I'll stand my settler," guy in the way, and like I mean, if you look at my kill death. It's not.
I lost 141 units, which is 60 less than anybody else.
Yeah, 60 less. So it's like you were healing, but your score is like double everybody else's. So it can't just be off of the dance, the healing,
But it definitely plays a part. I had like all the market upgrades, all the estate and farm upgrades. I had all of my farm cards in.
But you did get out gathered.
I did get outgathered, yeah. I also sent heavy fortifications. So all of my outposts and noble huts have a shit ton of upgrades.
So look at 23 minutes. Look at score at 23 minutes. That's when he sent heavy fortifications.
So that explains.
Yeah, I did send heavy fortifications.
We're just sitting here just the whole time going like, how is the score double? Like Spain, we figure is booming off probably 1 to 2 TCs. I've got 3 TCs. France, right? But effectively 3 TCs because of Marvelous Year. France has 2 TCs and pumping, and it's French eco, and it's like your score is double, and it's like this doesn't make sense. Like it would make sense if you had like 200 units and were like on us the whole game, but it's like, I mean, your army was smaller. Or equal size to the rest of us, and it's like, why is Aztec score double?
Literally, I went from 319 to 436. I got over 100 in score in one shipment.
And that's 10,000.
That's 10,000 score in one shipment.
That explains.
Yeah, I mean, without heavy fortifications, like if you look at his score trajectory, he probably ends at like. Well, if you move 100, yeah, 540.
That's 540. So that's 54,000.
You went from
quite a bit.
319 to 438, so you gained 120. So it's 520.
640, so that's 520. Yeah, I still outscored you guys by quite a bit, but not anywhere near as much.
What the moral is you can't actually use the metric that's used to measure these things for Aztecs. Because it's not like an accurate representation of what's going on behind. Like, and you played well, you played on point, but you weren't double than everybody else the entire game. It's just that the way that it's calculated with the variety of things, just
But
the healing of
I
the
mean,
units.
he
The
was
upgrades that came.
yeah. That he with upgrades and everything, I'd say he was probably the. Would he have out gathered you eventually if you didn't resign? What does the?
You shouldn't. Aztec
I
shouldn't. But
had 2 more eco cards to send.
Oh.
One by 15%, one by 10%, and I was short about 10 villagers from hitting 99.
So we're all about on the same trajectory, except for Plat.
Okay, so holy shit, my cards. I sent the 3 villagers in Kalmakak. The only H2 card I sent was 600 coin. I sent every single H3 card in my deck. Every single one. And then I sent everything but Aztec fortifications in Age 4. I sent, like, most of my deck. I sent my deck out, essentially.
Yep, on a non-trade post map. Aztecs.
Yeah, because... Well, that's not DE. The Aztecs just get a shit ton of XP in general, because I basically have 10 trade posts when we're not in combat.
No,
and...
that's because remember, Warrior Priest didn't, like, dance the same way. They didn't have the modifiers, too.
They still gather 1 XP per second. That's a trade post.
Right, no, I'm saying in DE, that's a change. On Legacy, if I remember correctly, they did not count as 2, or they were capped at 5. I forget what it was, but it's like
No, they were still about the equivalent of a trade post. The difference is lost in population, and now they don't.
No, they I have to read the patch notes, but they doubled it. I don't think they counted. I don't think anything counted as 2 or less. I think it was just like anything that danced as 1.
I have
no,
a whole.
The Warrior Priests do count for double the settlers. I can 100% guarantee that.
And even Legacy?
Yes.
I have a whole bunch of missionaries somewhere, and I don't know where they are. Where's even my church?
And obviously, if that was the case, then Inca would do nothing but make llamas for their dance, but they don't because the llamas count for like 0.25.
I think 0.25 normally, 0.5 with the what do you call it? There's a card that they have in Age 1 that I think they need to even have that card to do it, but I think they have a weird base 0.25. I don't know. It's been a while since I've played them, but yeah, it goes up to 0.5, so you can get 20 of them. Which is still pretty good, but you get the 10 Warrior Priests and 15 Llamas, and it's effective as like 20, but then it costs 0 of your eco and population, which is like super good. Let me see.
Dude, poor France and his dragoons, they just couldn't survive.
Ports?
Like, every time we pulled out...
Oh, no, France.
France made all the dragoons. Every time we were starting to pull out our military, I just moved my entire Eagle Runner mass far away from the skirms and just started pelting the dragoons until the skirms got close and left. He had so many dragoons. And he just kept dying.
I mean, look at military unit pop. Up until the last engagement, it was very even. You guys did a solid rush.
Yeah, you guys did do a solid rush.
Somebody with a fast fortress could go back. It's been a
I kind of got saved by Corbin.
The balance is just ridiculous. Like,
2 noble huts in the base did wonders for defense.
And then the pop once I hit Age 3 was very good. You can admit that, right? The as soon as I hit Age 3, the pop of all the units to push you guys back. Give me some props for that.
It was a good hope. Like, I mean, it wasn't like you guys aren't skilled. I'm not saying it's not skilled. It's like we're over here. You gotta understand, as old timers, it doesn't make sense. Like, we're looking at like metrics that have existed in like the game forever, like lie to us. The equivalent if I was flying a plane and the altimeter said I was like 10 feet in the water, right? You'd spend most of the time like trying to figure out like where's the error.
Yeah.
It's like it doesn't make sense. Like, there's the 2 boomiest civs in the entire game, and Aztecs are out booming. And double, not only that, but double the score. And it's like, I mean, like the old boomer in me just says, well, like, that's because the devs couldn't balance a fucking brick on a flat surface to save their life. But it's not that Aztecs are overwhelming. I mean, no one could say Aztecs are OP, right?
I don't know.
They're
I've seen some of the Reddit posts.
they're annoying, but like a good player just fucking ends you anyways. And at the highest level, like, well, at the highest level, they don't play too much. Kind of like they tend to play more bread and butter stuff because it's like it takes them a month to even get a game probably to begin with.
Yeah.
Right, and they tend to. I mean, but I guess I can't say that too because Kaiser Klein rage quit because fucking Kinsey dropped a fort in his face. He rage quit the whole tournament for United Cups because he just had enough of the Inca fort stuff. And I guess as Germans in particular, it's just really rough. I don't, their meta is different than our meta.
Yeah.
I mean, it's the same thing as like Rainbow Six Siege. Like the professional Rainbow Six Siege players play a completely different game than the casuals, and I feel like that's kind of the same thing with this game. Like the mechanics are the same, but like they just play on a completely different level than we do.
Oh, they're cleaner. They can get away with stuff that like we couldn't. You know what I mean? Like their micro is so good. Their timings, their understanding is so good. But,
I love Arrow Knights, by the way. They are just like the perfect unit for ending stalemates because I start sieging your buildings from far off, and you either have to give the building or or go into combat with me, and that's just how it is.
I think in retrospect, let's see.
Or when we started pushing, I just put the Arrow Knights like right in the middle and started sieging down your barracks in the back, and it's just Arrow Knights are so good. Arrow Knights are so fucking good. I hit the big button right at the end of the game, so I had 15 more on the way, and I've got like.
Platt, did we wipe you?
We
wiped you pretty much entirely at 16 minutes. I don't remember that engagement.
I had to keep crawling back in over and over. I think, let's see here, I could have probably tech switched into muskets. I think that would have been.
My rods were just eating you up.
No.
Or sorry, not my rods, my lancers.
Lancers.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like I couldn't get the dragoons to defend me at the right time.
Yeah.
I was trying to stick to the lancers like glue with my eagle runners.
Yeah, I couldn't. Yeah, it's just one of those things. I mean, what are you gonna do? You got, like I said, 2 kind of legacy civs that haven't been updated in a very long time versus 2 civs that have interesting mechanics that have no counter, except for other DE civs that have the counters to it. So I think what we could have done is, like I said, I think a muskets. If I teched hard into muskets, that counters everything that's on the field a bit better.
I could have gone skirms, but it would have taken me a while too.
Yeah, and I guess if you're a traditional civ like Portugal, you just have to somehow live as every other civ outbooms you, and just loan the respect that you actually have an honest RTS eco where everybody else gets gimmicks in DE, and hope that you get your own gimmick someday that's a real one.
They'll get their update. They've been consistently updating one civ every month. It's only a matter of time before Portugal's out.
Portugal's been bad since 2006, so I doubt it. I really do.
Portugal got really good at the beginning of DE.
Yeah, and then they nerfed them immediately because all the kiddos were whining that all the old grognards were stomping them into the ground in Industrial Age. Portugal still has a few plays left. It's gimmicky shit. That's all that kind of they're left with is like the Peruvian fast revolt or other stuff. But I think I'm just gonna keep playing it the more fun way, and I'll lose more games than not. But I just don't care for like too much kind of gimmicky stuff. Like when I fell in love with this game, it was about muskets and skirms and cannons sizing up each other, and I think that's Portugal best represents. No, it's not.
No, it's
Go
not.
Look at the top.
It is absolutely
it's
not about that, Cole. That is a Vindy take.
That is, and don't get me wrong. I mean, it's not a bad game, but it's like you see stuff like this, and it's just like, wow, like they outboomed the boom civs because of cards that we don't have access to. So it's like, what do you even do? I think.
I mean, but you say that, but I used a grand total of exactly 1 card that was introduced in DE. That's it. I used 1 DE card, and the rest of them were all legacy. This is everything that I'm doing is legacy mechanics, except for the fact that Warrior Priests take up 0 population.
You have Smoking Mirror, you have Kalmanak,
Smoking Mirror is
the-
not a new DE card at all. That was back in that Smoking Mirror 100% was back in Legacy. In fact, it was
The-
bugged in Legacy so that your explorer could use Smoking Mirror to kill trees and coin mines.
That's
kinda
fucking
cooler,
hilarious.
actually.
I mean, but that's
that's actually
Platt. That's
cooler.
kind of the nature of
Town ceremony,
a
right?
unbalanced
time?
game, like
Right,
That
and
ceremony,
then
that town ceremony is Legacy.
or like a
Anyone ever
not
just use it?
not unbalanced.
I used
Asymmetric.
I used it in Legacy to get 75,000 HP walls. It no longer works.
Oh,
now
and
because
the
they nerfed
temple.
it.
Both the temple support cards are new. That I know for an absolute fact because nobody had.
No, the temple
Yeah.
support cards are also not new.
They did not add Eagle Runner range. There wasn't a single card in the game. That's one of the reasons Hod and Shawnee are in such a shithole right now. Is because they're.
I bet I could load up I could load up the Asian dynasties right now and take a look.
Yeah, I don't think that they're. I think they had the cards. I just don't think they added those like statistics to it because I know that's like they changed those cards like Aztec 3.
Because that's all the support card does. It adds range and does nothing else.
Well, it gives you 8, ships you a shipment, right? 8, 6.
Yeah, it gives
4, 6.
5 Eagle Runner Knights when you ship the thing. But I know the leopards, the Janny the Pet Jaguar card. I know that's at least Legacy, and I'm 90% certain that the other two were also Legacy. I'm pretty sure that legit the only new card here is Call Macaque, and everything else is Legacy.
Well, the Aztec has only got 5. They've only got 5 new cards in Legacy, right? When they did that Aztec refresh.
They got 7. They did 7 new ones. And from what I can say here, let's see here. Yep. The 5 Warrior Priest, that's one. Kalmanak, that's one.
Oh, 5 Warrior Priests is new? Okay,
Yeah,
so yeah, I
guess
did
the
have 2 of
3.
them then.
And then they did change, the temple supports, but I don't know. They changed them. That doesn't mean that they weren't like basically identical. Let me see if I can find. Blah 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 blah. Oh God, Alhoots. I remember those. Oh.
Nobody uses them anymore.
I'm okay
I only
with
run
that.
Outlaws when I see Cannoneer.
Right? It's like I'm okay with that. The warrior, the firing animation is improved. They fixed they spent time fixing the warrior priest firing animation. Was it bad?
Warrior Priests don't have a gun. The fuck?
Well, I imagine they mean like the punch.
I don't remember that being bad. Warrior Priests have always kicked ass.
Well, no, they fixed the animation.
Yeah, I don't remember ever having an issue with their animation.
Apparently, there was an issue with their animation
Okay,
that needed to be
so-
addressed.
Yeah, I'm about to say I mean the fucking guys destroying mines and trees is going around for a while, but the warrior priest one. So in this one, let's see. They
Yeah,
did say
so how Smoking Mirror used to work is that the area of effect would hit everything. It would hit your own units, it would hit enemy units, it would hit trees and coin mines and herdable animals. It would just damage everything in its radius, no matter what, even your own units. And now it just, affects enemy military. So thank fuck for that.
Interesting. So it looks like some of the changes. So it looks like some of the temples added stuff and some of them didn't. The ones that added stuff were.
I know the Skull Knight one had added movement speed and charge attacks to it because those didn't exist in Legacy.
Right. I think they just had a fuckload of them, right? Like before.
Yeah, before it gave them extra area of effect. Now it gives them an extra area of effect and movement speed. And then Skull Knights got the charge attack as a base ability.
Which is cool. They needed it.
Yeah, they did.
They were like pretty bad. Sacrifice, Aztec, buffing, night card. So it's from 2020. So yeah, so it looks like the 3 War Hut guys had it. What the fuck? Eagle Scout combat? Okay, so one of
Eagle Scouts didn't exist before DE.
Right.
But there's no Eagle Scout combat card to my knowledge.
Let me make sure this guy's just not like wish listing. No, he okay. Well, apparently, and this is the beta. So okay, I don't know if maybe it never went live, but apparently the Janny the Jaguar, the Tezda Kata Poka, also buffed the Eagle Scouts.
Interesting.
That was in the cards quite literally at some point. That'd be kind of cool. I don't mind that.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind that at all.
Like,
still, I love the Danny the Pet Jaguar card. It's just like, here, have 12 cheap cavalry anytime you want, built by your explorer.
did those get scaled with the Spanish changes? Like with the dogs? Or are they still like super good? I guess you have to send them, so it's not as like...
They have plus 35% hit point and damage to your Jaguars. It only costs 1,500 coin. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, I was about to say, well, because like the dogs scale, and they just tweaked the scaling for the dogs, right? Like every age, because they
Yeah, they did.
Yeah, well, all pets shadow tech.
But they changed the shadow teching of the dogs with Conquistador. For Spain.
It's like
for Spain. But I didn't really use the dogs that much this game.
No, they're good. I think it's like they made them weaker in Fortress, but better or back to normal when they went to
that sounds about right.
Or
yeah,
something.
that sounds about
It
right.
wasn't like a huge tweak. It was just like, cause I remember what's his name, Harrison was ranting.
They ruined my dogs.
Well, he was saying in 1v1 Spain, like the dog. I mean, again, different meta for the big boys, right? But the dogs were OP. Which I could kind of see, like, just being able to drop them and tie stuff up in melee, but, like... So let's see here. Use the fire pit.
Wow, we all did really good in resources, actually. I'm looking at the resource chart, and we're all relatively close to each other. You don't often see that.
That's true. Usually I'm way down, like, 20,000 lower than everybody.
You are so used to rushing that your biggest weakness is transitioning into a boom.
I did a pretty decent job this time, though.
You did a good job.
You did do a good job this time. In fact, you were close to me, and I was doing, like, the greediest Aztec strat ever.
Yeah.
And I had I had the most... Since when does General Spades have the most villagers at the end of a game ever?
It's a good card. The Hacienda's a nice...
I think that's probably the best way to use Marvelous Year for villager production.
Yeah, it's the Haciendas. It's way better than 2 town centers. Way better.
Well, and when I hit age 3, I had the pop of crossbows. Because if I had age to 3 with the town center, we lose. Like end of story.
You sure it wasn't Huss?
Was it Huss?
Like,
no, I trained the Huss and I popped the crossbows and Minutemen at the same time.
Okay. Yeah,
which was beautiful timing, by the way. I saw that massive pop. He just went from 0 to 100.
Yeah, that was good. That was good.
Yeah, and then I shipped Haciendas and then Marvelous Year.
I mean, look, it's a good game. You just have to understand it just doesn't make sense. Like so many new things, and it'll just take time to get used to and get up to it. But that was just like
we were talking about the score difference. Look at military score. That's where all my score difference is.
Whoa.
And I mean some of that is of course the heavy fortifications.
Literally most of it is heavy fortifications. Don't sell yourself short. Most of that is heavy fortifications.
But I'd say I have a good
250 to 314. So 65. You had without heavy fortifications, you would have had 65 more score than 130. So you would have been at 195.
Yeah, like a solid lead. I mean, like, this isn't like a oh, you did badly and this thing crutched you. It's like you literally doubled, almost tripled your military score because of one card, and that's just odd. I don't ever remember it working like that before, like with the fortification.
But even so that's 120 less. At the end, I have 314. That's 294. That is literally just because Eagle Runners are worth 150 score each. They are worth a ton of score.
Makes sense.
Because they cost 75 food and 75 coin. They are worth 150 score each. And then Champion Arrow Knights are worth a little bit less than that.
And if you think about it, like, again, like this is where the score kind of, because you said you'd be around probably like 220?
So like 195. You'd have 195.
Like right before that final push.
Well, no, it's 295. It's 295.
195 military score.
Right. Yeah, you're right. 195. Yeah.
And I was at 153 like a few minutes before. Like that makes more sense. Like that So that score, like you said, the moral that I learned is that if it's an Aztec player, just ignore the score because the metrics are just borked. There's no.
At least late into age 4.
If he has heavy fortifications in the
If
deck,
I
yes.
have heavy fortifications in the deck.
And there's a massive score gap, then that's your answer.
Even then, though, the score gap was worth 1,200 score, or 10,000, 12,000 score. It was worth 12,000 of the score. So I had about 52,000 of real score, which is still higher than you guys, I think.
I would hope so, since like we died. But like that's like a normal distribution that you would expect to see, like that like number.
400. They had 420 and 380 prior to the final engagement.
Yeah, I mean, it was like, I think that's where, like some of it, like the incredibility of that fight was, it's like, what the fuck is going on? Like, the score did not fully, I think, reflect like what we were experiencing, because you guys weren't raffle stomping. Like, that's like the thing where it's like, why is their score so high when like they poke, we trade? Like, really, it wasn't until the end that it was just like a massacre. Up until it was back and forth, and so it's like, this doesn't make sense. Why are the mechanics that like should be reliable, giving this number that's way different? Like I said, the best thing I could think of is if you were flying and your instruments start giving you like information that just doesn't seem right? Like they're saying you're in no down position. It's like why? Like, why is that occurring? Which that makes some more sense. So it looks like the game just weights certain things a bit differently.
Like it weights hit points as score, apparently. All the hit points of your buildings get calculated into the score, which
makes sense. And then if we're losing buildings, then it's really going to want to gap the difference, right? Because it's like we got town centers, they got siege down a few times, so like that kind of makes sense. Town centers are worth a lot of score anyways, so then that's adding to it.
Wow. So about a third of my deaths were literally just the final engagement, where I was just like, screw it, we're ending this now, I'm just going to trade. That was like a third of my deaths.
Yeah, I think, here, I wonder, I think my musks, because Eagle Runners, let's see, what do they count?
They have Dragoon tags, essentially.
Eagle Knights?
Actually, because I don't believe anything DE.
Ranged infantry, shock infantry.
The shock infantry tag is a lie.
That's right.
It's ranged shock infantry, which basically is the equivalent of a dragoon. They get 2 times multipliers from all dragoon units and 2.5 from all skirm units and 2.5 from sharpshooters.
They also have the ranged infantry tag, so they're like.
They don't. Yeah, they would get tags from. Well, let's see here. Like, they have their own tag. Let's see here. Ranged. Yeah, so that would explain. So that's an interesting little mechanic.
I don't think they get multiplied from cannons.
That's why the cannons didn't do anything against them.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they don't get multipliers. They don't get multiplied by cannons.
Because they've got the shock infantry tag.
Yeah, right. Because they have all the goon tags.
But not essentially. Good. It's so weird. So, because like, so. Such a DE thing. Don't give them an infantry. Don't give the infantry an infantry tag. But give
their biggest counter unit wise is skirmishers. Followed by Rottleros is a really big counter.
Well, that's why he told me to make lancers. He's like, just make a shit ton of lancers because the skirms are gonna kill me. And so because both of you mostly went skirms. I mean, you had a lot of goons, Pete, but. It was both of you were doing a lot of skirms, so I just made a lot of counter skirms.
It is weird, but I have extensively tested the Eagle Runner Knights because for a while they didn't have the ranged shock infantry tag visible on their screen, and so I thought they got negative multipliers from skirmishers, but it is in fact every single skirmisher in the game has a 2 times multiplier versus Eagle Runner Knights. Even things like crossbowmen.
How many TCs did we end up killing?
Probably.
I destroyed at least 4.
You killed 3 of mine.
2 of mine, so like yeah, at
5.
least 2 of mine.
Yeah, it's 5 total then.
Yeah, and I mean,
I know
if you
I
subtract,
know I cleaned all the town centers on the right side. I don't know how many were there though.
if you subtract heavy fortifications from the math, I mean, we do as a team still have a score lead, and it shows via map presence.
Yeah.
So
Oh, that's
it's just yeah, you're right. It's weird.
So.
I have one town center. I find Aztecs so funny. I never feel the need to make a second town center as Aztecs.
I don't know if I disagree that that's like funny. I think that's just bad, like simple game mechanics. I think they've crushed too hard into like this weird gimmicky shit. Like you should have to.
I mean, Aztec is Aztec boom the old-fashioned way. There should always be multiple ways to boom in a game.
But only a few, like 3 or 4 civs have it. Like then it's not really like an option for everybody else. Like
half the civs can boom in a weird way.
Inca.
Yeah, they have concha houses.
Yeah. Well, no, they have 5. God, they can get 5 TCs in age 4. But they
can get like
TCs.
12 TCs by age 5.
Or Series 3. They have 4 in age 3. And they have the fertility dance, so they can just like, and you're right, and plus the concha houses, so they can just boom like no regard. Ottoman used to be and was the most hated tactic and considered like just like the worst thing to do. But the Ottoman used to have the 4 to 5 TC turtle, the old classic.
It still functions well now to this day.
Yeah, they've tried to nerf it, but I mean it's 5 free villagers. Mexico had it with all the haciendas. Some of the revolts can, which I haven't quite figured out, but I've seen people like do it. USA doesn't really boom.
They don't.
Yeah, like so, USA doesn't.
The closest they can get to a boom is actually when they do their pure coin shit with the outlaw stuff. But I mean, really, their booms, quote unquote, is really just them getting the upgrades that everybody else gets earlier without all the extra cards.
That's true. Yeah,
because
they don't
like
really have
one of their quote unquote boom cards is just, hey, here's all the market upgrades, which everybody gets all the market upgrades anyways, and then ships cards that boost their economy on top of that.
Exactly. Like
so USA just kind of slowly builds.
Lakota can, although it's kind of like it's an awkward one because they typically it's hard for them to get enough TCs, but adoption plus fertility does allow them to boom pretty solidly. So that's like a huge one right there. Britain booms its own way. It's kind of like their thing, but it's not a traditional boom. It's not town centers. It's just you build 20 houses and then.
I'd say really the only civs that boom in a quote unquote traditional way.
What is that? Is that just like build 3 TCs and make
just
villagers?
Making lots of TCs essentially.
Yeah, and we're producing the
It's
villagers.
Portugal and France are the biggest 2, and then Germany is another one.
Mm-hmm.
And it used to be Spain. But settler wagons are just different settlers.
They're double, and that's like part of their boom is like they have this superior eco because they've shipped these
super settlers.
With the shipments and the way that's how German economy keeps
Well, to
up.
be fair, I mean, if you're going to count that as weird, then you have to count France as weird because their villagers.
Well, I'm not counting that as weird. I'm saying that's like a tradition. It's basically just a 2 thing, but yeah, that's their.
But
I'm counting that.
I think the only like the 4 that I can really think of that boom in a traditional way, at least now because of Spain's new cards, is Portugal, France, Russia, and Germany. Those are the only like quote unquote traditional boom civs left that I can think of.
Well, and that's that is literally half of the original legacy civs.
Yeah, which I'm thinking that those ones are probably next up on the chopping block for reworked civs in the coming months. That in India is probably getting one pretty soon.
Yeah, India.
That's my hope. That's my hope.
Because it's another civ that's kind of hamstringed into just a few viable builds, and I think that's just the power creep is a hard thing to kind of control. I think Mexico broke it personally, but it's not
Mexico definitely broke it. If it wasn't Sweden and Inca before that.
That's true. Yeah, Sweden and Inca started the races. Mexico just fucking
blew it out the water.
Right. fucking took a go-kart on that racetrack because like, Mexico. Well, that's what's like, I could see like, adding options is cool. Like, I don't mind that Aztecs have like a lot of these cool options, right? It's just like one of those things where it's like a realization when you have two of kind of the old boom civs like together, and you're looking at the score and you're like, Jesus Christ, right? and here's the thing. Here's two civs that can be aggressive, right? It's not like Spain is hurting for speed, right? Like that was always Spain's thing. Spain's, which is cool, and they kind of nerfed it a little bit, so it's not like as powerful as before. But Spain's a terror on the 1v1 ladder because you just fucking GG people in 8 minutes.
It's true.
You just fucking ship falconets, put them in a bunker of shit, and then fucking blow the base down before they're even up to fortress. Like, and then they have other, terrifyingly fast things, or they're fast revolts. Nobody fast results like Spain.
Spain is the fast civ.
Yeah. So
wonder why I haven't played them earlier. Knowing my play
Considering
style.
your love of buffing, considering your love of rushing. Yeah.
Why am I a Japan and Sweden main? Those are slow ass civs. What the fuck?
You're stubborn and inefficient, I guess. You're like, no. I'm gonna do this.
Stubborn is true.
Right, and you're fantastic with Aztecs. This is, so the grumpiness is not a reflection of your guys' skill. It's just like when you see the difference between civs that have been like
You're
just touched
confused,
up, right? And it's just like, again, part of me comes from Age of Empires 2, which like I always go back and forth with this one. This shit doesn't fly in Age of Empires 2. You don't get fucking magical bullshit. Like, you have to build your fucking economy, and you have to macro it, and you have to do it during a fight.
In my mind, though, that's like one of the things that makes Age of Empires 3 so wonderful, is that all the civs just function so differently from each other, and you can do weird off-the-wall shit. Things like outlaw strategies for USA would never fly into, probably.
Well, it's not just that. It's that the skill ceilings and floors for each civ is relatively, and what that means is like they don't give like outs. Like you have to think ahead. It's like how do I describe it? So
like if you had caught me off guard with that rush prior, like in Age of Empires 2, we would have lost 10 minutes into the game.
Not necessarily lost, but you would have had to start like really microing and macroing. You know what I mean? Like you're like, okay, they're in the base, they have this unit. I'm gonna tech switch. I'm going to probably be behind because they're in the base. They caught me off guard. Where like a lot of the DE civs, like things are faster and you're able to recover. Like if you think about in Legacy, from at least what I played, a lot of like rushes, and even to be fair, like even we're kind of able to stabilize. But that is Aztecs. I believe if you guys would have rushed us, you guys could just turn around and be like, and then just popped a dance, popped a card, and then you're suddenly back up to speed. And I think that
if we would have rushed, I would have lost because I suck at rushes and transitioning into booms from them.
Yeah, well, it's hard, and like those are some of the coolest moments sometimes. Like when you're able to start to pair the back and forth. Like, I mean, we got wiped a few times, but we were kind of still able to keep pressure on, keeps things going. You guys were able to push out like with the Lancers. That was a good play. When you were on my vills, like there was plenty of good plays, but it's like for me in particular, I said the frustration is just like the other civs, like I said, are out booming me. I don't have the options that they do.
I think a big part of what your guys' defeat was Platt. You accidentally set your ping to be viewable from everybody, and I saw that you pinged my settlers in the middle of the map. You
were really confused. You're like, yeah, what about him? I'm like, that was a yellow ping.
And when I saw that you pinged my settlers, I realized that you had to have line of sight there. So I moved my whole military over to the right, trying to search for a forward base, and I found like 4 town centers.
The second time you did it is when we told you, by the way. Like, I thought you might have realized because we didn't see any more. But the second time you did it, we told you, so we didn't abuse it.
I don't know what kind of weird hotkey shenanigans happened, but you accidentally pinged for everybody, and I think that's really like what turns the game in our favor from a pretty even fight.
There's that, and just the like I said, I think I could have tech switched a bit.
Yeah, you guys had too many. You had too many skirms.
You had the skirm. Skirm Goon is.
Hello?
I mean, they nerfed the shit out of it on purpose, so.
Yeah.
It's dead.
Yeah, the Lancer, my Lancers, I was about to upgrade them to Age 4, and I also had hand cav hit points, cav combat, and I had the Lancer card, Caballeros.
Yeah, you had, and like I said, you had your eco at full bloom because of the new card that makes Spain boomable. I can see that. I bet that gets nerfed. But maybe not. I don't know. Like the balance of this game is in kind of a weird spot.
I think they're at the point now where they're trying to buff everybody up rather than bring out nerfs because they want the idea of everything is balanced if everything is broken. Which I've always loved that kind of. I've always loved that kind of balance style.
And I'm with you on that one. It's just going to be a painful time if that's the strategy they're going for. And
especially at the pace that they're doing it. One civ a month, with the ladder being with the ladder being broken and the patch notes being broken.
Yeah.
The patch notes being broken is unacceptable.
I've always thought
in a row
they should. I've always thought that like Elo should reset every couple of months.
Well, the leagues, I've always thought that idea. They're doing it in 4 actually, by the way. So it'll be interesting to see how they manage that. But in StarCraft 2, yeah, the leagues reset.
So the leagues are, I did enjoy that in StarCraft 2. And Rocket League did leagues too. So you were always paired with, someone in your league.
Yeah, and who freshly in your league too, because that's always the weird part too, right? Like someone can come in. I feel sorry for the old timers that like hop in because it's like the meta shifts so much that it must be hard to like hop in. And then some scrub gets like 20 elo, he feels like king of the world, and he just gets the shit kicked out of him.
Yeah.
I know that's happened to me, so that's a pretty right where you're like, I beat someone for 21, and then you're like, oh my God.
I creeped up all the way up to like 1350 elo, and then got shredded as soon as I switched to Aztecs and couldn't figure out their new strats. And then it took me a while to build up my confidence with Aztecs to a point where I can like do them in comp again.
Well, yeah, and there's so much.
I haven't done it that much either, so I haven't really like recovered from back to my 1330. I probably could if I put more effort into it, but.
I mean, I personally like I don't take the ladder seriously. It's probably the best place to get good matches, like especially with random people and test your skill. But I just after like the game that broke me basically was actually Rich McCleave's, right? And like I fucking had him. I had him the entire game. I wiped his army 3 times, and then he spammed griots.
I remember that game right after that. You're like, fuck it, I don't care. This game is trash. It will always be trash. They won't fix anything. Fuck it. I'm over it.
Give me Mexico. Yeah, give me Mexico. I'm fucking Smoothbrain and Soldado. And maybe that's just what it's gonna have to be. Is I'm gonna have to pick if I want to like have a good time and have the back and forth until they get around and pick everybody else up. What I mean, to feel like you have options, because like Mexico's like I think as you call it, the Russian nesting doll civ, or there's the civ within it fucking is.
It's so accurate.
It's so crazy. Like we were playing with the Smoother. I shipped 18 Chinacos at like 11 minutes into the game, like because I picked the right combination of federal states. Like okay, and unlike United States, I've got haciendas, I've got booming. It's like what?
Mexico is weird because they have like the whole federal state mechanic that USA has, but unlike USA, they aren't based around it. They're based around their haciendas, and it's more like the federal states are just an add-on for no reason.
Yeah, that's like definitely
USA. Every single USA strategy is like dependent on specifically what cards what federal states you age up with. And that is like what matters more than anything. And Mexico is just like, I guess I could have sent this card 30 minutes into the game.
Right. Like and not to mention like the United States, like when you go like for example your Space Marine strat, like it doesn't leave a lot of wiggle room. Like there's not like a fallback of like I'll just fucking revolt.
That is absolutely something that I think that it's actually one of my preferred things I like about USA is USA's strategy variety is like through the roof, but in exchange they are very very tight build orders with very little room for error. So you have to know your shit.
and that's why, like, I think I was saying on the thing, like, for example, like Marines, right? Like, that's what I hate, that Marines only have one counter, because when you think about it, it's like it becomes this binary game of like, I pump Marines. Do you have Lancers? Yes. Ah, fuck. Right? Because like they have infantry tag, and they have like
also they can also get slowly like out like if somebody keeps up with like musketeer upgrades, they can slowly out stamina my Marines as well. That's another thing.
That's true, like Russia or something. Although
Yes,
it's
and
weird. Like,
probably not Russia as much as Ottomans and India in particular, because Ottoman Janissaries and India Sepoy have high enough HP that they can actually contend with Marines, especially once Janissaries get their veterancy upgrade.
So you're saying Soldados counter Marines then?
Soldados probably not so much because they cost 2 pop, so you can't max them as hard.
That's true.
You think so?
You think so until you realize that Platt and I have been smooth braining Soldado Yumi for the past like 4 days.
Did you know that I can turn all of my salties into Soldados?
Yes.
For 500 res?
Yeah.
Yeah. I can mask those. It's stupid. It's so stupid. Why that card exists? Because it's like it's not a side grade. Like, okay,
it's not a side grade at all. It's a huge upgrade.
Right? Yeah, exactly. It's like, but Soldados are fucking. We played a game. They were just face tanking crossbows, just like.
I
think we ended up losing that game, but.
I still remember this like meme I saw on Reddit where it was like, I came up with this brilliant strategy. You see, I'm gonna start with a bunch of Saltadors, and then as soon as the enemy makes a bunch of cavalry, I switch to Soldados. And then right before they can get used to the Soldados, I switch them all to Dragoons. And then right as they start to pass up the skirms to deal with the Dragoons, I switch them all to Chinaka.
Yeah. It's just like that, dude. That is Mexico. And like I said, I feel like the general trend is a positive one. Like I agree. I like if everyone's gonna be off the wall, like that's okay. But like in the interim, there's probably things, and I would be cool if they went back to these more traditional civs and then like buff them like the Spain buff, like that's cool. Like I don't know why they have hockey in this, but it makes sense historically.
And then after they mass a whole bunch of heavy infantry to deal with my Chinacos, I can turn all of my outposts into falconets.
Yeah,
that's true.
That card makes no sense. It's so yeah, and forget that. God forbid they actually win. I'll just skip an age by revolting.
Yeah.
Age 5, let's go, baby. Or I'll go Texas and I'll shit out 65 villagers. Yeah, and be in a revolt. And guess what? I'll send Marines too. Fuck it.
Yeah,
I'll send the Marines down.
Honestly, Texas pisses me off because it's like, what if we took all the most unique things about USA and just gave them to Mexico as an age 5 option? That pissed me off when I saw those.
Mexico is like USA's younger brother. Emulates USA as much as it possibly can. Dude, Mexico is to USA what Portland is to Seattle. Portland tries to be everything Seattle is, and it can't quite do it right.
It's accurate.
My family went to eat at Portland once, and I shit you not, we ate at a place that the tables were doors, and there was no doors, like actual doors, to get in and out.
Nice.
That's hilarious. I love that.
They had fucking good biscuits, though. I remember that. Like my brother went in, and he had this like horrified look the entire time of like all the Portland people around, and then he's like had the biscuit, and he's like, "Well, I wouldn't let him touch my kid, but
the biscuits,
fucking biscuits."
A+.
It was so weird, dude. These people were standing in the rain. Like we got like a reservation. People were standing out in the rain to get into this place, and it was just like it was just from a recommendation from a work friend who like flies and stuff a lot. And she's like, no, you got to go. And I forget the name. It was like the zone or some weird shit. And like, I mean, it was good. It was like legitimately good hipster food, but like, it's just such a strange town where everyone's outside on their phones while it's raining, getting inside so they can sit down next to a door to eat biscuits. Like I don't understand the Southerners. I just don't get it.
Southerners, Portland? What?
They are Southerners to me.
He's from Alaska.
Are you... Oh, okay, gotcha. I was like, that's like northwest of USA. What are you talking about? I'm in the deep south right now in USA.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, did you get Aaron's message, Cole?
I did, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He's like,
We're
wait.
gonna probably meet up tomorrow.
That's hilarious.
I
He's
don't-
like, yeah, I'm
I
in
still don't know
Mississippi,
where
and I'm
he
like,
is.
wait.
I know he's somewhere near Gulfport, but I don't know where.
Yeah, they're doing some big something over there that they do every year.
Those military, probably exercises.
Yeah.
Yeah, we do probably have a hurricane exercise coming up in the next month or two.
Well, no, he's
we're
there
approaching
now
hurricane season.
for some sort of military exercise, not like a hurricane thing. I don't know what he's doing.
Yeah, because the hurricane thing is a military exercise.
Well, it's happening right now.
Yeah.
Well, Pete, you've been quiet for a while and listening to me rant. What's up?
Oh, ready for another match.
Okay.
I'm still in post game.
Same here.
I've been streaming this entire time to YouTube too. Like, this is top tier content.
Just be bitching for fucking good 30 minutes. Fuck this kid shit. I want my old game where Brits.
I want to go play Legacy.
Aztecs can't be allowed to win against Portugal and France.
I'm done. I'm joining Samurai Revolution. Fuck you guys. I quit. I quit. Screw you guys. I'm going home. I'm joining
you guys.
Samurai
I'm
Revolution.
going home. Okay,
I'm gonna play
Cartman.
free for alls and Cossack squares are gonna fucking push my shit in like God intended. Okay.
Oh no, it's the Opry squares. Come on.
Yeah.
I always love looking at the XP chart when I play Aztecs. It's always so funny.
See that's cool. Like I said, I don't hate every single civs like read like I think it's cool that Aztecs have like because it's almost like a unique economy. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's
Like-
it's an XP economy.
It's like
I
USA.
like-
That's why you like USA. You like your XP.
Yeah, I love shipment-based civilizations because that's like my favorite part of Age of Empires 3 is the shipments.
Just play China then. Jesus, China's like the best with shipments.
I can't stand China's banner army system. I think
Is
it's
it-
just objectively worse than any other than not having banner armies.
Oh, it's so good. It's so good.
It
You
is
just
very
You
good.
gotta. It's very very good. I didn't get to 1350 elo because I'm good at micro. Okay.
The reason I hate banner armies is because
Death
I
ball.
can't. Well, somebody makes a whole bunch of musketeers, right? And I'm like, great, I'll make a huge massive skirmishers. Wait, I can only make them 3 at a fucking time. That's so much fun. Yay! And I just get overrun by skirmishers.
Well, what you do is you get 3 barracks and you pump them.
Right,
so
but then I
fucking many.
can't. But then I can't actually start making my batch until I have resources for the whole batch.
Yeah,
I
you
can't
have
do the
to-
thing where I do with my greedy Aztec strat, where I start training 1 Eagle Runner, get all the resources I need, and then switch it to 5 right before it pops.
It's it's kind of like with Russia. Like you have to macro a bit.
Yeah, and I hate
more,
Russia
like-
for that as well, but it's better because at least I get 10 Strelets when I want them.
Oh yeah, no.
when
the Chinese-
I feel like I need skirmishers, I can just make 30 skirmishers at once. It's not an issue, but it is for fucking China.
I mean, you've played me now in a few games. Did it ever seem like I was at a lack of units or skirms?
Look, I'm talking about my own personal experience because for some reason, whenever I fight somebody else playing China, they can make like 5 billion units in 3 seconds, and I don't understand how to fight against it.
Yeah,
like
that's the thing
China and Lakota are my 2 kryptonite civs. I don't know what to do against them at all.
I feel like against Lakota, if I'm China, it's easy because I just hop in the house. Oh God, you're going for my bill. Funk. But yes, as going to other civs, it's like, oh yeah, Lakota are scary. Fuck. Like bow riders come up and you're like, oh, I'll just hop in my. Oh no. Oh God, no. Yep, they're all dead. Maybe fuck it. Maybe I'll smooth brain. But you know the problem too with Mexico. I don't know if my brain's smooth enough. Oh, we got a random.
Oh, speaking of Smoothbrain, Pete, did you see the post that I found and sent to Chase, and then Chase posted in the Discord? I need a new invite, by the way.
What was it on?
I found this post on Reddit and I sent it to Chase and I was like, "This is the smoothest brain Age of Empires 3 post I've ever seen in my life." And the post read, in the post read, Mamelukes are so OP. No matter how many Strellas I shoot them with, they just don't die.
I saw that one.
Who posted that?
I don't know, but
Just some.
He's like, what do? I can't win with just Strellas against Mamelukes. They're so OP and broken. Great post I've ever read in my life.
I mean, it's almost like a high-level shit post at that part, because it's like what? You know what I mean?
He was asking what to do, and literally everybody in the comment section was like, "Bro, just use anti-cavalry units, not Strellas."
Yeah, like use just anything for starters. Like use literally any other unit,
but Strellas will fare better.
Right? Like let's start with that, buddy. Okay, let's just start with that. God.
We want random civs this time, or not random civs, random teams.
I'm gonna be playing Spain. But I still want to go with Chase for tournament practice.
Yeah, that's fine.
All right.
Sure what I can change.
Dutch, Mexico versus Sweden, Spain.
Oh, Plaid, change it from purple though, so that I can see you.
Are you colorblind, Pete?
No, but yeah.
I'm not, but I just have I just can't see it as well.
I myself, when I have
you can change those colors, right? I made my purple brighter because goddamn, if I could the same thing, I couldn't see it. In accessibility.
Just make sure you don't change it to a point where you wouldn't recognize it as purple, because everybody else would still see their purple. I had this thing where I tried just like making all the colors like weird off the wall shit. Like black and white was a really fun one. But then I found out when I went to online that it doesn't change it for anybody else. So they'd be like, go hit yellow, go hit yellow. I'm like, who's yellow? And they want me to be targeting black on my screen.
Like no, there was a game where I was playing against purple, and like I kept getting distracted because I'd look over and be like, oh shit, he's in my oh, it's hunts. Like those are the hunts that I heard, and fuck. And then like go back, my army's getting like out microed. It's like, oh man. Insurgentes transform into revolutionaries. Like seriously, what the fuck is this Civ?
Alright, me and Chase are leaving.
Okay.
I'm looking forward to finally possibly getting a good test to my Sweden Soldado boom.
Spanish Soldado boom?
Yeah, Spanish Soldado boom.
I was gonna Halbrush.
Alright, do it.
I will probably need assistance, but if you're Soldado booming, then it might not be there.
I'll probably have like 2 Falcons or something like that to help out at some point.
Florida, a market.
Just make sure you're able to switch into a boom if you need to.
I will try, but I don't know if that's possible.
Yeah.
With the
I wouldn't really
I
recommend.
wouldn't. I literally would. Do you need this
I don't
trade
recommend
post? Do you need this trade post?
No, I don't.
Okay, I'm taking it.
But I don't recommend doing any kind of all-in strat against Palat or Pete.
Well, I'm not gonna do
they're
this.
really good at recovering.
I'm not gonna do this in the tournament. I'm not gonna do a Halbrush in a tournament.
Okay.
But I do want to try and make it work. Like, eventually.
Sorry, are you doing the Hellbrush this game?
Yes.
Okay.
Hello, yeah, it's got ske. Yeah, I got it. Yeah, I got it. Yeah, I got it.
Oh shit. Oh shit. Is there a wood treasure nearby?
Yes, I'm actually just about to take mine. To take one, you can have it. Oh wait, no, it's food treasure. Never mind. Damn it.
Okay. It's fine.
Is a 15 villager age 1 that I normally do for the strat kind of standard for Spain if they're not doing it 12-10?
Yeah.
Okay.
Snickare.
No. What the fuck, guys? There's literally a dead turkey right there. Okay, I need to scout.
We'll probably end up losing this game if you're doing this. If you're doing an all-in strat and I'm not joining you.
Jag är på väg.
But that's fine. You know.
What the fuck? God damn it. Yeah, we're losing this game.
Hallå, jag ska ske.
My TC went idle at 11.
Yeah, I got it.
Yeah. Well, all-star strategies just don't synergize with each other.
Okay, 12 village up then.
Hallå, jägare.
Ooh, stir in the pot.
What is it? 500 food. Okay, and now I need.
Befäl. Ja.
Oh, you had a sheep over here, but you never collected it. So,
Okay, that's fine.
I tried to take it and send it over to you, but it's too close to your trade post.
Hallå, befäl. Skogshuggare.
Ja,
Befäl. Jägare. Ja. Hallå, jägare.
Oh, there's a wood treasure.
Ja.
A
Hallå.
little bit late. Fuck.
Ja, jägare. Befäl. Ja.
hallå, jägare.
Hallå. Jägare.
What is it? What is it? What is it? God damn it. Oh my god, my villagers are fucking stupid.
Befäl.
Yeah, that sounds like villagers.
God damn it.
Ja, jägare.
Yeah, I'll go town militia, I think.
God.
Ja. Befäl. Snickare.
Ja. Jägare. Skogshuggare. Ja, jägare. Ja.
Redo för eldgivning. Redo, Ers Majestät. Ska ske.
Hallå. Skogshuggare.
Var ska jag sitta? Redo, redo för eldgivning. Ska ske.
Ja, jägare. Jägare.
Befäl. Jägare. Jägare.
Oh, my dog's name is Largo. I like that name.
Nice.
Hey, I'd watch these villagers. They seem kind of forwards.
It's my only available hunt.
No. There's some turkeys back here if you need to switch.
Hallå? Ja. Snickare.
Hallå? Befäl? Gruvarbetare.
Hallå? Gruvarbetare.
This is terrible. I kind of forgot how to do this strat.
Marsch! Marsch!
Hallå? Ja. Jägare. Skogshuggare. Hallå? Skogshuggare. Ja.
Ja! 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 Hallå? Gruvarbetare.
Alright, I'm age 3. I have 4 husks. I'm gonna go raiding with him.
Yeah, I am coming.
Ja! Hallå? Skogshuggare. Ers Majestät. Marsch!
There's my husk.
Ja!
This strat is just bad.
Marsch!
Befäl? Skogshuggare.
Redo för strid. Ja! Marsch! Ja! Marsch! Anfall! Befäl! Befäl? Ja, ska ske. Ja, framåt!
Got some vills.
Framåt! Ja, ska ske. Ska ske. För Sverige.
And I'm immediately on the run from soldados. I got 1 vill. But I mean, hey, that's better than not getting a day, right?
Ja, till strid, Majestät. Ja.
Got one bank.
Nice work.
Minutemen.
Yeah, we got soldados on the way.
Hallå?
Okay, making a barracks.
Hallå? Ja, skogshuggare. Ers Majestät. Redo för befäl. Anfall! Ers Majestät. Befäl. Redo. Ers Majestät.
I'm sending wonders here.
I have leathers being shipped too.
Befäl? Ja. Hallå?
I'm starting to spread out my outposts over to your base.
Okay.
Anfall! Redo. Till strid. Befäl. Ers Majestät. För fosterland. Redo. Till ära! Ers Majestät. Befäl. Ja. Marsch!
Befäl?
Befäl?
Ja.
Wondrous year is in.
Okay.
Ers Majestät.
Ja,
Do you have haciendas?
Yeah, they're already up.
Okay. Are we gonna push?
No, this strategy is not like a timing push or anything. It's a boom.
Okay, I'm gonna go poke again then.
Okay, yeah, I can bring some husks in to do some raids. I'm gonna explore this part up here because I'm willing to bet there's gonna be some settlers on some coin mines there at some point in the game.
Sending Fusiliers as well, because fuck it. Actually, no, we'll send blueberries.
I'm gonna send my 2 Falcons. I don't feel pressured enough to warrant sending advanced frontier defenses.
Hallå? Befäl? Snickare.
Soldados.
And Navajos. That's a shipment. Those are shipment Navajos.
Leathers are taking care of them.
Alright, my 2 Falcons are on the way to assist you.
Ers Majestät, marsch! Ja, ska ske! Ja! Hallå, befäl?
Hallå? Snickare. Snickare.
All right, my Falcons are with your military. Let's go.
Hallå, befäl? Ja, ska ske. Jag är på jägare.
Wait, do we have an explorer? Okay, yeah, I'm gonna bring my explorer because we need the explorer to weed out the Navajos because they have stealth. Good thing I remembered that.
Snickare. Hallå? Snickare. Snickare.
Anfall! Befäl! Anfall! Marsch!
Skirms.
Ers Majestät, ja! Marsch! Ers Majestät, befäl! Ers Majestät!
Hallå? Jag är på skogshuggare.
Ja! Ja, jägare.
Befäl? Gruvarbetare.
Redo!
We have to go back.
Yep.
We should have gone back a while ago.
Befäl, marsch! Marsch!
Trying to protect the Falcons. Or the...
Thank you. I'm getting a church up, so I'll get a surgeon to heal him.
Ja. Hallå? Snickare.
Hallå? Befäl? Gruvarbetare.
Ja. Befäl? Gruvarbetare.
Ja! Snickare.
Ja. Hallå? Ja. Ja. Jägare. Gruvarbetare. Ja. Befäl? Jägare. Befäl?
Alright, switching to soldado production.
Snickare. Hallå?
Okay.
Ja. Snickare.
Hallå?
Hallå? Befäl? Ja. Jägare. Hallå? Befäl?
Ja! Befäl? Jag är på väg. Befäl? Gruvarbetare.
Ja. Jägare. Jägare.
Team Falk shipment coming in.
Aging.
Oh, my my Hussar raids are done for. They got caught by Reuters.
Jag ska ske. Jag är... Ja.
Alright, my Falconets are back to full HP now.
Okay.
Ja!
Hallå?
And the Team Falk shipment is 3/4 of the way sent.
Befäl?
Okay.
Snickare. Snickare. Ja. Snickare.
I'll probably go for Unction next.
Hallå?
Okay.
Snickare.
I'm almost to age 3.
Hallå? Befäl? Jag är på väg. Gruvarbetare. Hallå?
Oh, the Team Falk shipment is in, by the way.
See it.
Let's pull our Falks together.
Ja!
Shit. Shit. I'm dead.
Jag är
GG.
jägare.
Jag ska ske.
What's going on?
Hallå?
There's a lot of vills up there.
What's hitting them?
They backed off, but I won't count on that for very long.
Was it Reuters?
I don't know. It's just blue, whatever it is. Back up here. Skirm goon.
Fucking great.
Ja. Gruvarbetare.
Alright, let's just keep our militaries back. We do not have... it's a lot of soldados as well. We don't have the military to fight that just yet.
I'm losing all my torps.
Ja, jag är på väg.
That's literally my entire eco up here. If we don't take that out, then we're dead. Because I don't have military. Or I don't have eco after this.
Just do your best to rebuild. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know enough about Spain. Or Sweden, I mean.
Well, you know enough to know that torps are literally their entire eco.
Let's move in.
Hallå? Snickare. Skogshuggare.
Oh, god fucking damn it! I have insurgentes on my back line.
We can't take this. I can't take this mass by myself.
Yep. Where are my cannons? Oh, there they are.
Ja. Snickare. Snickare. Hallå? Skogshuggare.
Okay, let's make a counter push. Send copper mines. Hi, houses. Oh, they're building houses on coin mines. That's fun.
I love those flower explosions. Those are great.
Hallå? Snickare.
The joke's on you. I am placing copper mines in my base. Okay, there's the copper mines.
Ers Majestät, redo. Var ska jag sitta? Ers Majestät, ska ske. Var ska jag sitta? Ja, redo för eldgivning.
Hallå? Gruvarbetare.
Ja. Befäl. Skogshuggare. Hallå?
Huggare.
Skogshuggare. Skogshuggare. Snickare. Ja.
They did a good job of backing off.
I have a large mass of Falks and Corollians.
Jag är på väg. Jag är på väg. Befäl. Snickare. 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 Ja. Gruvarbetare. Befäl. Ja. Snickare. Befäl. Snickare. marsch! Ska marsch! Redo! Ers Majestät, befäl för fosterlandet! Ers Majestät, redo!
Last age 4.
Anfall! Redo, ska marsch! Ska för fosterlandet! Redo! Befäl, ja, ska, ja! Ers Majestät!
I'm gonna try sieging this down.
Befäl! Ska marsch! Ska ske!
Ers Majestät! Var ska jag sikta?
Ja, marsch! Ska för fosterlandet! Ja. Hallå? Ska jägare? Ja! Snickare. Snickare. Befäl. Ja. Snickare. Befäl. Gruvarbetare. Ja!
Alright, let's back away for a little bit. Yeah, we gotta back away. Back away, back away. They got cannons.
Ja.
Okay, I have reinforcements.
Redo? Ja, ska ske!
Are you able to take care of those Falks?
Yeah.
Ja, ska ske! För fosterlandet!
I'm making some lancers now. I'm healing up my troops.
Befäl, marsch! Ja, befäl, snickare. Snickare. Marsch, ja, marsch! Befäl, ja, marsch, ska, ja, marsch! Ska, ja, marsch, ska, ja, marsch!
Ers Majestät!
He's hiding. He's doing a really good job of hiding those fucking Falks.
Alright. Oh my god, he's got a lot of them.
Ers Majestät, för fosterlandet! Var ska jag? Eld! Ers Majestät!
Anfall!
Anfall kungen!
Ers Majestät, till strid, anfall! Ja! Skogshuggare, skogshuggare. Snickare, hallå? Gruvarbetare. Redo? Ska, ja, marsch!
Ers Majestät! Nåväl! Befäl! Ja, nåväl! Befäl! Ska ske!
Befäl? Hallå? Ja, jägare.
Befäl!
Befäl? Hallå?
Befäl? Hallå? Jägare.
I am at the torp pop.
Okay, good work.
They're both age 4.
Yeah, they are.
Ja, ja, ja. Ska, jag är på, ja, jägare. Det, ja, marsch!
Sista ordet är inte sagt än.
Ers Majestät, ska ske.
Nåväl!
Befäl? Hallå?
Hey, could I get your cannon to fire into this this mass over here?
Yeah.
Redo, var ska ske?
Redo! Hör kungen!
Yeah, you gotta get here first, but yeah.
Ska ske! Ers Majestät! Befäl! Ska ske! Ska ske! Befäl! Var ja!
Oh, they know. They're running away.
Redo! Nåväl!
Var ska ske?
Ska ske!
Hallå? Befäl? Snickare.
Hallå? Befäl? Snickare.
I'm going for the factories in the back.
Okay. Got him. Got him again.
Hell yeah. Dude, this strategy works.
Oh, man. Good game.
Spanish Soldado boom, it works.
Yeah, another cheese strat. So, congrats.
Oh.
I have
No, cheese. You start popping soldados that are guard soldados. There is no justification at all that you would start and get a freer soldado shipment. That is just cheese, and I mean, probably won't be nerfed, but that is just terrible.
My soldados are not guard
Yes,
level.
they are. Absolutely, they are.
They are age 3. I have a ton of upgrades on them.
Ranged attack is no. I was looking at the two stats between our two, right? Your base of 465.
That
now, where
is
do you get?
Okay. No. So can I explain what
I was terrified of your first push because you destroyed like all of my torps.
So at base with the Hacienda Soldados, they have 390 HP.
Okay. Stop. What is the base of a soldado?
It's 300, but these are veterans. It's veterans.
Veterans are
360, right? Because 360. So they have a 10% boost from the Spanish like powerful soldado things. That's their thing. Now I got
from what?
They get the Haciendas. It specifically states that they're powerful soldados. They have a 10% bump to their stats, and then they start obviously at veteran level because you're in veteran level when you get access to them. So then what I did, because I did a lot of cards to get this, so I then sent the advanced church card, which gives 25% HP but minus 15% movement speed. So then I sent Liberation March for 5%.
Wait. That is not for soldados. That's not for musket infantry.
It's for heavy infantry. It's for all heavy infantry.
Corselets or whatever?
Yes, it's all heavy infantry. So then I did the minus 15% movement speed with 25% HP, and then I countered that with 5% from Liberation March and 10% from Advanced Arsenal, along with the rest of the Advanced Arsenal upgrades.
Holy shit, your soldados have 465 health.
Yes, they do. They also have a ton of unction damage boost as well. Yeah, so my strategy is get to age 3, boom to a certain amount of settlers, and then upgrade the shit out of soldados with Spain upgrades. That's the strategy.
You know your unction, your missionaries have 34 range now. They don't need to be so close.
Yeah. But I like having them close anyways. I just move them around if they get under attack. But yeah, no, this strategy is legit. Let's take advantage of Spain's mechanics to just make the beefiest soldados ever.
It's kind of cheese. Kind of cheese.
Absolutely fucking cheese. Nah, that's just silly.
I told you that the Spanish soldados were really good earlier today.
Well, you'd think the fucking devs would have the goddamn common sense to not buff a unit. That's just stupid. It's absolutely stupid. It's cheese. Just proof that I don't know.
It does take me 13 whole minutes to get the villagers I need for the soldado production.
You had them out before that, and they were doing right off the bat good. That's cheese. That's absolutely cheese.
I did not have them out before that, 100%. I know the timings on this strategy. I get around 13 minutes and 20 seconds is when I get the settlers I need to start soldado production.
Yeah, no, it's cool. You get like the strongest musket unit in the game for guard Shadow teched up to guard status or veteran status for free, with a 10% boost for free is balanced because Spain, was known for being such a weak civ in 1v1 and 2v2s. That's cheese. I mean, that's just like that's the same as a 5-minute trade monopoly. You're building a unit for minimal investment for the cost of a card that comes out better and cheaper than the civ that makes it is cheesy. It's absolutely cheesy.
This strategy in particular is the one that I really didn't want you guys to tell about to tell to Kale and whoever is on Kale's team. I forget.
Yeah, that'll be great. Bicentennial Emperor will be fucked over by an even like crazier strat, I guess. But okay, that's
it. But just keep in mind, it does take 13 whole minutes to take off. I legit like cap out my outposts in an effort to defend myself with this.
I think if you guys had pushed in,
free res making shit. Like, I mean, this is basically what the game's come down to. Is now you have to rush blindly because there's so much bullshit. That's just that was not like. Once I saw the Soldados out and saw their stats, it's just like this is fucking stupid because I had to send several fucking cards for mine. Several. Right? There's no way around it. It's a cheesy fucking strat. Like, I'm sorry.
I mean,
like,
I sent 4 whole cards to get them to this level, and then I had to also invest a whole bunch of resources into it.
Resources?
Yeah, for the arsenal upgrades.
Oh, the arsenal upgrades, and that buff Soldados, right?
There are probably 3 or 4 arsenal upgrades that boost Soldado stats.
Yeah, because and everything else, right? So you get
to. Because I need to send obviously the haciendas. Then I need to send Advanced Church, Liberation March, and Advanced Arsenal in order to get them to this level.
And those are all terrible cards, right?
And Unction, as well, and Unction.
Right.
So that's 5 cards.
5 cards, and let's see here. Let me check my deck. How much did I send? 8, 9, 10, 11. 2 trade posts. So you use the Spanish ability to get faster ones to build fucking guard status. Soldados, right out the gate, costing you an expensive musk, I might add you, which that's part of the balance, is that it's an expensive musk for free. Out of 2 haciendas.
No, they are for free. It is also taking up 40 villages.
Cole, he's talking that the Mexican soldados are expensive, which is part of the balance, and you're getting them for essentially free.
Wait! It gets better because what you're saying is, oh, I have to gather, and give up all of my, economy, right? But if you math it out, you're getting 80 gold, and let's see, 13 seconds. So every 13 seconds, right? Like you said, faster than the normal soldados. For 0 additional, like I said, upgrades, that pop right off the get-go with all of these stats, sharing all of the abilities of Spade. Now, no other Civ, when they steal, when Haudenosaunee steal Curiosity, they're not affected by upgrades, right? They have their own special class, Renegades, right? Even Mexico, which loves to steal people's units, right? They, Criollos and Musketeers, they don't have any cards for them other than like the basic ones. So you're still Spain. You get to do it faster because you get all the Spanish abilities, right? Including the Wondrous Year, I'd imagine.
Yes, I do use Wondrous Year.
Yeah, which is increasing the time.
I do haciendas followed by Wondrous Year.
Wondrous Year doesn't affect Soldado production speed, by the way.
It doesn't. It does not affect Soldado productions, but it does help me get the villagers I need to do Soldado production. Yep. But I have tested it, and Wondrous Year does not affect Soldado production at all.
Yeah, it's cheesy. I don't think that, we'll probably just have to see differently on that one. I just don't see that mass producing a unit for free fucking res for the cost of a shipment, which by the way adds 2 haciendas, which aren't exactly like holding you back, to be better than Mexico. When I'm upgrading my shit at the same time as fucking Mexico, like, you're not going to convince me that's not a little fucking cheesy. And basically crutching on the ability to put a unit that is already borderline OP, considered OP by many, still kind of on the edge of balance, and throw it into somebody at 13 minutes with an infinite stream is like the definition of a well-balanced game plan. Like, that's just not with fucking unction on top of it. So again, these are units that take every single buff and don't cost you any resources and are easy to match.
I agree that they should probably not get buffed by upgrades.
Yeah, 10%. You start off basic.
Like arsenal upgrades and stuff, they probably shouldn't get arsenal upgrades.
Or they call them renegade. Well, that doesn't make sense because it's Spain. From a perspective.
I don't know, because from my perspective, and granted, it is I will admit that it's a little cheesy, but from my
little
perspective,
cheesy. You face tanked the entire army of Mexico with their own units, and you didn't do anything cute like strategies or back and forth. You just blasted them in and won.
From my perspective, right? I spent 13 minutes of prep on a boom and like a ton of upgrade cards for powerful units. It makes sense in my head. Like I stacked 5 cards of upgrades
if you
on
play
one
the game
unit
for 13 minutes,
and
you should
spent
just win.
13 minutes without anybody hitting me. You know.
Right. I mean, after 13 minutes, you should win. There should be a button that you press and you win, and that is
kind of what just happened.
Okay,
yeah,
I can see it. I can see
that
it.
is. I mean, look, it's a tournament, so like, fucking do it, dude. Go for it. It's a competitive tournament. Like, I'm not gonna say.
Strats.
I just struggle with it. Like today's been like not the the first one at least it was like, well, my Civ shit. This is just like what the fuck.
I was terrified when you guys first pushed because literally all my shrines are up there. I've got a bunch more villagers that you backed off for some reason, and there's like 7 villagers.
Because there was 496 HP soldados coming at me and just sitting there just like, what?
Oh, were they in your base at that point?
No, they weren't.
No.
So, for reference for the timeline, when you guys started to push and take down the when you guys were taking down the first of the torps over on the left side,
buildings.
That's when I was getting
that's
when
at
I was
16
getting
minutes.
That was when I had probably about 8 soldados. And Chase is like, they're destroying my shit, my economy's about to be ruined. And I basically said we have to let them destroy like a good chunk of torps before I have the military to push back. And then, of course,
and then I don't know why you backed off at that point, because I couldn't fight you with the army that I had, and I guess Cole didn't really have. What is that? At 6? Let's go to 16. Let's go to 16 minutes at the timeline. Military unit population. As a team.
When everybody started fighting right at about the 20-minute mark.
16 minutes is when you guys started sieging my torps down. As a team, you guys had a little bit of a lead. And
then at the 20-minute mark, I had a
holy shit! Look at the soldado mass grow.
Yeah.
Holy shit!
Holy fuck!
Yeah.
Oh my God, I've never seen this on the chart before. But for reference, I made the strategy, and I've only done it in a handful of casual games, but it's never like been the games have never lasted long enough for me to see the end game effects of this. This is the first time that I've been doing that I'm doing this like against good players, because I wanted to.
So when they started Cole, when they started sieging my torps, you had 51 soldados.
Well, I had 51 population of soldados. That's
okay. Count.
26.
Count. Yeah.
20-ish.
And actually, that's not accurate either, because 12 of that population is 3 falconets.
6, yeah.
So I probably had like 15 soldados.
And with it's cheat. It's just a simple cheat, because then you get unction and you can continue buffing them, so they even have more armor and attack. That's just.
This is my first time seeing the soldado production.
Also, I can see exactly when you sent Marvelous Year.
Yeah, because the graph goes vertical.
It does. The strategy is great. Thank you for being my test dummies. I know you guys didn't enjoy this game, but thank you so much for
fucking bit at all.
Thank you for being my test dummies for this. I'm sorry you guys didn't enjoy the game, but this was the first time that I was testing it against people with skill, and I'm glad to see this result. I'm not gonna lie, even if it's totally cheese and you're right.
Yep.
Yeah, Cole. Look at so your villager count and your military unit count, and now look at your resource count.
Hold on. Villager counts,
which we see it goes vertical. Military unit goes vertical, and look at your resources.
Military unit.
That makes.
Vertical. And I'm assuming I have like no resources, right?
It makes no sense. It literally makes no sense.
wish I recorded this game. Oh my god.
I mean, the stream is still up, so.
Oh, cool. Do you mind if wait?
Yeah,
do
why
you mind if we
if you're trying to keep your stats a secret?
It's a good point.
You should wait until like after.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But,
'cause God forbid the devs fucking nerf this little fucking doozy. I mean, God, that would be terrible. You'd have to play Spain with Spanish units.
Jeez, would you be willing to do a co-commentary with me over the replay of this game?
Sure. Alright, I'm gonna stop the
Fantastic.
stream and go to bed after this, though.
100.